hear anything you're saying.
I should refresh the stream maybe because I've seen nothing.
Well, okay.
Oh, here we go.
You're completely audible now, probably, maybe.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure everyone can hear you now.
Everybody can hear us.
Yeah.
Let's wait until
I don't know. Yeah. Oh God, Ink
Yeah,
has
I
no
heard
beard.
myself.
Yeah.
I have
Right,
even less than he does. That's why he can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the best compromise for everyone because I look ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a strange world where I have the biggest beard on the stream right now.
Yeah, it is. Teapot and I are about the same currently.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think Inks, you still have a bigger beard than me. Like, did you shave all the way and you've grown that back since then?
Yeah, I shaved this on the 16th of December. I was totally...
Plenty of time.
I had everything off on December 17th because I landed on the 16th.
Yeah, I think I shaved like January 2nd or something.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Wow.
So what's going on? Are we...
Tea time is back, guys.
Right,
We're
so
back.
hold on. Let's just relax. I got an intro, guys.
Oh,
got an intro.
lay it
Ready
down.
to go.
Okay.
Lay it down.
Excuse me, let me clear my throat. All right. Professional as always. Okay. My name is MMO Inks, and I am now 89% disease-free in 2K17. Joining me today is our host, MightyTeapot, promising you an even greater year than last with danker memes and more gachi than you can possibly handle. Brazil still hates everything, even your granny, and Boots is now an American. He's going to personally make Trump great again. Welcome to Tea Time, the show that is never actually on time.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty dank. You know, everyone gets some PogChamps in chat, guys. That was pretty impressive right there.
So you don't just look like a local radio host right now. You also sound like a local radio host.
Yeah,
I'm working on it. Nice voice crack. That's right. Well, my balls just dropped triple jack. So.
Well, I mean, the thing I'm concerned about there is that you say 89%. That would imply that you're not getting scholar uptime. So
that's right.
Not 90%.
There were some other things you said in there too, with even more gachi. That might be that might be very true soon.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh, I saw a tweet. to you, Teapot.
Yeah.
Are we not allowed to talk about this yet, Brazil? Is this still
shouldn't talk about much of it. We'll just imply that something may be happening.
I saw it. Because I am completely outside of this. I've never. You haven't said anything about anything, but I did see a tweet from Billy Harrington to Teapot, where apparently Brazil was in touch with him about something, and now you're gonna help him with something.
Billy wants a website.
There have been some events happening on Twitter. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Brazil has broken through the superfan wall and is now actually has a personal relationship with
Billy
a dear friend of the stream.
Yeah.
Also,
is it more
speaking of
personal than
Americans,
Brazil's relationship with John Cena in his dream?
Yeah, sure it is. Boots is an American, so do you want to go gun shopping with me?
Oh, man, yeah, totally.
I want to get a 45.
Do you plan on purchasing arms, Boots?
No.
Oh, you should.
I'm allowed, unless it's like a gun show, I guess.
Oh, come on! Just come to Texas. It's easy.
Just go to Walmart, buy your ammo. It's good.
Yeah, you can do that.
Man, I don't know what I'd do with a gun.
You shoot things.
I know, but what's the
pretty
point?
much what it's for.
There's no point. It's not worth it. It's expensive.
Yeah, but shooting things is fun.
Meh. You could always go to a range and rent one, though.
You could. Yeah. You can rent a wide variety of weapons.
I think the selection is much larger down here than it is up in Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
The Americans are quite fond of guns.
Mm-hmm.
As a true
I went
thing.
skeet shooting up there in Canada. That was fun, but it's just like a shotgun. But I think here I want to get signed up for internet and cable, and we basically had like a 15-minute conversation about you should buy a gun. Guns are great.
Really?
While there.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Yeah. My first interaction with somebody here was.
Would you like a free gun with your cable connection?
Well, you moved to the south, didn't you, Boots?
That's some value right there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You'll fit right in. Yeah. And if not, we'll make you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I can tell you where I am. Here.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
Here's a map of the Appalachian Trail. I used to be up here somewhere.
Okay.
And now I'm down here. So that helps.
So you're at the balls end of the trail.
I'm at the balls. The side you start at when you're going from winter to summer.
There you go.
It takes months. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you actually take the trail to your new location? Did you just?
Yeah, I went down here.
You did the full role play.
All our stuff. It was. It took a while.
Some Dolyaks.
On TeaTime.
Did it on foot?
Did it on foot? Oh, actually, I just realized. Holy shit. I don't know if there's echo yet.
No, there's not.
Yeah, it's fine. If we all start shouting really loud, we'll ruin everything. So.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down.
I guess we could. Oh. Give it radio voice there, just a little bit.
Hello.
Oh. Boot spur.
Intimate tea time.
Intimate tea time. ASMR tea time. ASMR time. How about that?
I don't.
Have you got
Wait
any
a second.
spaghetti?
You live in Georgia? Because I know Nike also lives in
Nike
South.
doesn't live in Georgia.
I'm gonna guess South Carolina.
No.
Damn. Other Carolina.
I'm pretty sure he's
North Carolina. There was nobody said no.
There are actually 3 Carolinas, but no one knows about the third. Whoa. It's kind of like a secret.
A secret?
It's a state of mind.
It was the child that we're not supposed to talk about.
Oh.
No, actually, no. It's North Carolina. I live in North Carolina now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not quite the tail end of the Appalachian Trail. How is being an American? Are people as fat as you thought? I mean, there's fat people everywhere. There's fat people everywhere. I haven't seen a significantly larger amount of fat people yet in the States that I have in Canada. Yeah. That's all I can say about that.
Devastated by your loss to Stanford?
My loss to... I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm still Canadian in the sports world. I've been watching Habs games.
You live in North Carolina, you have to... It's pretty much law that you have to become a Tar Heels fan. You still have no idea what I'm talking about. It's okay. We'll keep going.
Yeah, suddenly one day you'll see a lot of people wearing like baby blue shirts with footprints on them.
Yeah.
And you'll just think like, oh, okay, so this is a cult or something, and everyone wants me to join it. It's basically what it is.
And you literally have to join or they kill you.
Do you think he'll join?
Yeah, they put tar on your feet if you don't join.
What the fuck?
I give
Why would they do that though?
Tar Heel steak.
Year and he'll be a Tar Heel.
Yeah.
It's mildly disturbing, I have to say. So, soon you'll come to love the college sports teams with those Teapot memes.
That's disturbing to you, Teapot? I guess you're not a Manchester fan?
No. I don't really football really, come on, what kind of sport even is that? Come on. It's not a real sport.
Really?
Come on, running around, kicking balls.
Wrestling, running around.
More wrestling's a little bit better, all male, obviously. A little oil as well,
Hockey's the best sport.
Sure,
there's no denying. Yeah, it's the best sport.
Is it though?
It is the best sport. It is. Well, what are you gonna say? Swimming?
Yes. And also Guild Wars 2.
Swimming the sport.
It's a real sport.
Jesus Christ.
Swimming is a sport. Everything else is just a game, Inks. Just a game.
Gosh.
Okay.
Just kill me now.
Yeah. PvP, Guild Wars is the best sport. Yeah. Fucking rushing far on Necro is the best sport. Like actually, Duo Q in Bronze Silver is actually the best sport because I didn't even know. I'm pretty sure that because of the low player base, they actually just injected a bunch of bots into the game, and they just randomly go to points and randomly use abilities. you don't know that they're bots. You have no idea. It's like you'll never see them in anywhere else except PvP because they're actually just bots set up by ArenaNet to increase the population. Yeah.
Yeah, so some funny stuff happened. Like, whenever I was still playing on Thief in PvP, like, there was a duo I would go against on the other team several times. It was a pistol staff thief duo. They both played the same thing. And so they would rush me at home at the start of the game, and I would beat them both 1v2 every single time. And it just made them mad, and they kept trying, and they kept losing. So it was pretty good. Bronze is pretty good.
Their programming didn't know what to do then.
Nope.
So have you guys been doing structured PvP at all?
Yeah, I've been playing Axe Warrior, and it's really great because, like, fighting Guardians and stuff, they just expect it to be like a block war, just like block spamming, except you have an axe and not a mace, so you just build up your adrenaline, you Signet of Might, and then you just eviscerate on them over and over, and it eats them alive. It is so much fun.
Signet of Might is very important nowadays for warriors.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of blocks out there.
And that should kind of tell you something about maybe blocks aren't very fun.
It's just like it's really fun, like. And fighting necros and stuff, the annoying part is whenever you call a target on a necro and you alone down him 3 times in a team fight, and your team doesn't follow up on it because they're just running around spamming AoE and they just keep rezzing him up. So stuff like that's really great.
But how are you guys ranked right now?
I've decayed. Like I let myself decay all the way down to like bronze 1, and then I just play one game. I play one game, I win it, and then I go all the way up to silver from one win.
Wait, well, how much rating do you get for the win?
I don't know.
Oh Probably like 140 or something.
It's literally enough to go up all 3 tiers.
I know there was one game where I got like 126.
That's with decay,
points.
Yeah. With decay.
Yeah, it was with decay.
Yeah, because
when I came back, I was at maximum decay, which is 700. So I had to play 7 games before the decay went away. And when the decay went away, I was like silver 3, I think.
Okay.
I got up to like platinum 1 or 2, and then I just chain lost like 11 games in a row because of bad team RNG. Like legit, I wouldn't have gotten to platinum if I was just trash and causing my team to lose, I don't think. So I just chain lost, and then I was like, all right, we're going to League of Legends strat this. I'm just going to decay, I'm just going to lose, and then I'll just farm the bad people, and it'll be fun. So that's how I have my fun in PvP now.
I've been slightly above, and I'm terrible at PvP, but I've been slightly above 50%. I'm like winning 2 games, losing 1 game kind of scenario usually. I've been playing Thief, which I'm terrible at, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm sure that I aggravate other people that want to play Thief, but I'm like, no, I'm not changing because I don't care.
Okay.
Because I get rewarded even when I'm terrible and lose.
Let me tell you
every match.
I'm gonna give you the thief
rewarded.
test. I'm gonna give you the thief testings, okay?
I'm gonna fail it.
Okay.
Go for it.
How many points are there in a conquest match?
How many points?
How many nodes? How many nodes?
3.
3. Thank you. You passed. Good job. Okay. Also, are you aware of something called FAR?
Yes.
FAR point. There we go. Man can play thief. Job done. Okay. You'd be surprised how many thieves do not understand the concept of FAR. I say this multiple times on stream. It's just you can kind of tell. You can tell if a thief is good because if they understand FAR and they understand decapping, they're a good thief. That's good enough. All you have to do is stand on the point, decap it, then maybe you fucking steal on someone, you stab them in the back, and don't die. Simple as that. Really as simple as that. Play thief, okay?
Get in, get out, +1 a fight, but get out as fast as you can because you're not there to be in a team fight with somebody.
Exactly.
I had an LE today on the opposite team tell me that I can do more than just staff 5 and dodge. Apparently, there's more skills than that on Thief. You can
Let me give you some advice with that because the thieves that I played against the duo, they didn't understand that you should not just spam vault inside of my black powder. Didn't get that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, on Starfield, what else do you need? Just press 5 until the enemy is dead. Simple as
I
that.
run into some problems with versus Guardians, but like nothing else really seems to be.
They're just 1v1s that you just don't take on Thief. Like, just don't fight a Guardian. There's no reason to.
I've been trying out Venom Thief in PvP, and it's not terrible actually, because you still do the things that Thief's supposed to do, decap, and when you join in for a team fight for a second, you just put all your condies on your friends. You give your friends the venoms, and then get out again. And it's not bad actually. You do a condi burst pretty well too. There's several.
What weapons do you use?
Short bow, then dagger pistol.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you just use the normal ones then.
Wrong. You use the Condi Daredevil dodge, and you use dagger and short bow.
No.
And you just never stop dodging.
No. That's as bad as the. That's as bad as the staff.
You'll never lose a 1v1 against bad players because they don't know what to do. And against good players,
but you never lose a 1v1. I never lose against a 1v1 against bad players anyway. So like,
well, mediocre players.
Hey.
No,
dagger.
Just don't stop dodging.
Dagger pistol, I believe, is the better build, but staff is just ridiculous fun. So whatever.
Yeah. See,
since I'm there to basically AFK and lose every match to get my ascended armor. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've gotten 2 pieces of ascended armor before I had a 50% win rate. So, GG. It's good.
You have to learn the dagger pistol tricks, and then you'll like it more. Trust me. It convinced me to make 2 legendary weapons. It's that good.
Everybody disagrees with me, but the rewards are ridiculous.
I don't know about ridiculous. I think they're in a good place.
I think they're in too good of a place. I don't think that they should reward you for so much for losing.
I don't think it's that much, honestly.
It's a third, isn't it? About third. You get three pips as opposed to 10 for winning.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can get more than 10 from winning.
Depending on what league you're in for top stats, etc.
Yeah. Getting 15 pips for a win is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the rewards you get for winning. I have a problem with giving you, and I know that part of the problem, of course, is the way that Guild Wars 2 works with best in slot gear. But they're basically giving you best in slot gear for losing. Sure, it'll take you 17 million matches to get that best in slot gear for losing, but you literally can just lose an AFK, which people are doing, just to get free gear.
You can do the same thing in raids. You can just get carried through raids and fractals and get drops and tokens.
It's a little bit different.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, that's right. Toxic, delusional, elitist only rewards for pros. Yep, that's right. That's exactly what I want.
But I think that I don't even understand why Ascended Armor is even like a thing in PvP, because I don't know. I guess it gives incentive for people that play PvP to go try stuff in PvE, because hey, I have Ascended Armor now. I can go do that.
I think it's mostly the other way around.
Incentive, yeah, it gives incentive for people from PvE to go try PvP to get Ascended Armor.
Right, that's exactly what it's for.
Yeah, the pips for losing that says, hey, well, I don't have to be a pro. I can just kind of get it eventually. Maybe I win some games here and there, and it's good and fun.
And don't get me wrong, everybody I talk to is like, no, I like it this way. Well, of course you do. Of course. Who doesn't like getting Ascended Armor for less effort? Of course.
This season
great. It's fantastic.
This season was designed, I think, to try to get as many people back into PvP as possible, to try to lift the PvP player base, and I think it's done a good job. It really has.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. And next season will be just as good because you don't quite get a full set of armor. ArenaNet is brilliant, actually. They're really intelligent.
They do it with gems as well, you know? Hey,
they're really great at it.
We're going to sell you this for 900 gems. 900 gems. Looks like you better buy a bigger pack, huh? You know, hey. But now, if you want a full set, and that's not including weapons, is it, either? Because you can buy the weapons as well. So after 2 seasons, you'll be able to get a full Ascended set of armor and weapons. Like and then in the open world, you could get the incredibly trivial stuff. You know what I'm saying? With the other stuff.
Right.
With trinkets.
The trinkets and so forth.
You can be a full trinket elitist like me and get the accessory that costs like 500, 600 gold just so you have the skin that you can't see. You get Rurik's engagement ring. You use a ring that you can't even get anymore from old fractals.
No, you can't, Brazil. No, you can't.
Why?
That content's disabled. You can't actually.
It makes it even more elitist because you can't even get it now.
Unobtainable.
The rock is down to like, I think 200 gold or 170 gold, but you can't throw it in the volcano because there was some sort of exploit and they disabled it.
What kind of exploit could it be?
It was so annoying to get that because you have to stand. It's like a pixel perfect location that's not even consistent each time. And like if you have to actually throw the rock, like double clicking the rock triggers like a delayed like throw skill or something. And so you have to actually throw the rock into the lava. And if it clips with terrain, it just cancels it hitting the lava so it doesn't count. So then you have to reload the map because the trigger is already there that you completed the throw, but the throw didn't happen because it clipped with something. So something that should have taken me like 15 minutes to do took me like 4.5 hours because of like, I figured it out on like the second to last one. It was so annoying. It was so irritating.
Yeah, when you go to the spot, when you go to the throw spot for the first one, for the first strange rock, it just says this content has been disabled.
Yep.
Well, destroyed?
There was probably some sort of an exploit where you could get the second rock but still keep the first one, if I had to guess, and then you could just sell the first one again.
It sounds like you've been outplayed by open world content.
Yeah.
Also, look at this, guys. We need to pretend to be good at PvP, otherwise all of Syndrana's viewers that just came here from the host will run away. They'll realize, don't let them know we're trash, guys. Pretend to be good.
Should I
talk
do
about
screen
bad
share?
builds. Talk about bad builds. Go.
Should I do screen share and play my 700 decay?
Tell
right now?
Tell Syndrana how to play Venom Thief. Go. Immediately.
Okay. Check this out. Syndra, I know you're still learning. I know you're still learning Thief, but it's okay. You'll be able to get this. So what you do is you put venoms on your swords, and by swords I mean bow. You drop your poison field on the guy, teleport in with the what's it called? The poison with the
what?
Venom with poison.
Doesn't even
the poison
know the name.
venom.
Basilisk venom?
No, the poison venom.
Spider venom.
Spider venom?
Spider venom. Spider venom and basilisk venom. Those are the only two venoms you need. Go in there, teleport in with your steel, and while you're in the poison field, spam dodge and also throw your daggers. And you do 20 poison on your target, and they're dead.
I think, you know what, actually, Boots, what you should do, I think a great series for you actually is Boots Bad Builds for PvP season whatever. Like every season, you should just come up with a bad build that you're going to play through whatever.
The infinite pit build, because you can just lose on it over and over and make it.
Oh, but you still keep getting pips.
Still get rewarded.
The most efficient build to lose PvP.
Dust in the Dank. I am not talking about DD Thief. That's terrible. I don't like that. No, you just go with your long bow, short bow. You go with your short bow or 4 on the target, and then steal, and then spin your Condi dodges on them, and it's three daggers each. Each of them do another poison, and also you could also do the physical attack daggers that do another 6 poison, and it does a ton of poison, and then they have like 18 other conditions, even though those don't exist, and then they can't take care of it. And they're dead. It's good.
Okay, I'm just hear me out, Boots. What happens?
No.
What happens if they cleanse the 20 poison?
That's a good question. You leave, and then you go decap far.
Oh my gosh.
Also, okay. I'm just gonna role play as winning potatoes here, okay?
Yeah.
Let's suppose you're in a team fight, okay? You're using your Venoms and also your Condi dodge. Okay? So the Venoms just randomly apply to random people. Because you're flailing around, hitting everything, and all your allies are going crazy, cleaving stuff. So the Venoms just go on everyone instead of on one target. Nice burst on everyone.
You gotta single somebody out, though. That's how it works.
Yeah, but
either you single somebody out, or if there's a team fight going on and you're just like passing by from far to home, you could wait until you get into the fray a little bit, then put your Venoms on, and then everybody gets the 6 poison and the Basilisk, and then you leave.
Yeah, okay, that does happen, okay. But we're in the team fight. We're trying to kill a guy. We're trying to kill a guy, okay? We're about to slay. We're about to slay.
Right, yeah,
okay?
Of course.
So then how do you make sure all the Venom goes on that one person instead of just going on random people when you use your AoEs?
Well,
I can tell you how you do it. There's a button that calls a target on a player. And you press that, and you just hope and pray that your other team knows what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the other team just ignores it. They attack something else.
But you don't even need with the poison, with all the buffs to poison on Thief, you don't even need all your guys to attack the same guy, because the 20 poison does 4,000 damage a second. And so most people die in 5 seconds. Which is not that
4,000 damage a second?
Yeah.
Decapitate.
That's true.
And it cleaves people behind it. So everybody goes to stack up and res a body, and you just decapitate it from the other side. Oof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Oh.
These bronze, I mean, I think there probably isn't much of a difference between bronze and gold in reality, but I am in gold using these tactics, which is
not much.
Which is not that much of a difference, I guess. It is bronze tactics.
Let me tell you a good bronze tactic that works really well on Axe Warrior. Axe 2, the Cyclone Axe, where you spin around. It turns out if you press Cyclone Axe and jump in the air, people think it's Eviscerate.
Wait, what?
Okay.
So they just dodge. They just dodge the useless Cyclone Axe, and then you eviscerate them after they dodge.
Mm-hmm.
You hit them with the real
chat.
stuff.
Chat does make a really, really important point here. Okay?
NA gold. You're right.
NA gold.
NA gold. Yeah.
NA gold.
I believe.
I think a little bit lower than bronze EU.
Yeah.
A little bit low. Whatever that is. I think
it's.
I think it's tin.
I know that's a joke. I know that's a joke, but that's not actually true. NA gold is probably like EU silver.
Yeah.
That's
then again, I've only played
anyway.
Is it just shifted the whole league down? Shifted
I've also
pretty
only
much
played like 12
well,
games.
at least when you get to the higher tiers, it's even further down. But yeah, it's
You use the power rule
I'm not
to
even
take
joking.
the derivative of the league.
So you're telling me that NA Legend is basically trash? Is that what you're kind of telling me? You can also buy NA Legend as well, which is pretty nice.
I'm saying that NA Legend is not the same as EU Legend. I'm not gonna say they're trash.
Yeah.
They're obviously all better than me, but that's not really saying much in PvP, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the Twitch robot thing is better than I am in.
There's definitely people in NA Legend that belong in EU Legend.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
Because anything else I say will make people mad.
But there's definitely some in NA Legend that belong in EU, not Legend.
Probably.
I mean, there are some things that NA is better than EU at. They're really, really good at going 0-3 for a start. Specifically against EU teams, but I mean, there's no team in EU that can really match them for that. And you know what? NA, never heard of that. NA Legend with top all accounts. Yeah, all you have to do is play 10 games, guys. If you want to get NA Legend, just play 10 games, and you get to top 10. It's fine. Or you can just offer to pay. You just try and throw people. Try and throw people. 100 gold, and they'll just die. They'll just go AFK. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I know this is all jokes and stuff, but NA used to be pretty good at PvE.
There are still very good people on NA.
Right. It's just less. It's just there seems to be less people interested in the same thing that EU players are interested in. It doesn't mean they don't exist, because I watch Yummy and his group do some great things all the time. There's some really good groups in NA. It's just that the whole of NA seems to be less interested in competitive things than EU.
Yeah. Yeah. Just it seems like the player base in general is just a little bit lower, you know.
Mhm.
But you know, I honestly feel like Yummy is carrying the NA PvE scene because he's got the power of capitalism. God damn that guy! Have you guys seen this guy's bank? He's got like 5 tabs of Ectos, and then another 3 tabs of champion bags and bags of gear.
I mean, honestly, he should just send them all to me. I don't even know what he's doing with those things.
I don't even know what he's doing with all those things. What can you even buy? I mean,
too funny.
How much money do you need? I mean, maybe he's gonna start selling PvP as well. I mean, that's got to be pretty lucrative now, you know. Now that you've got actual rating, maybe you're gonna see in the LFG, Yummy selling PvP rank, you know. Easy. NA is legendary at role playing. I don't know. I mean, we have Helseth, who can.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Who can beat that? I mean, you know, I don't know how NA can even begin to compete.
He does sell PvP. Look, if you can sell it in Guild Wars 2, then Yummy is selling it.
That is true, actually.
Does anybody know what happened to? Because I know there was a thread on Reddit about a top tier PvP player like trying to buy a win or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah, there was a thread on Reddit. Somebody. Sorry.
Moobs. I think that was the player.
Okay. Yeah, somebody was complaining on Reddit about this is a top tier player, and he was paying his friend 200 gold to drop out or disconnect.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Because you want rank 1. He wants rank 1. He wants God of PvP.
Was that EU or NA? NA, I guess, right?
NA, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It was NA.
I mean, if there's actual proof of it, they should instantly ban them.
Not gonna do anything about it.
They won't, but they should.
They don't do anything about people duoing escort with fly hacks and making a YouTube video.
Oh my gosh, that thing is.
What are they gonna do about a pro league player that's buying wins?
Well, I mean, I guess that is match manipulation. But do they ban for that? Do they ban for that? I guess they do, right?
They will.
I have no idea.
Match manipulation.
They're gonna ban no names for it. Well, maybe. I don't even know if they will do that or not.
They'd probably suspend someone.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, they got rid of DNT from raid testing. This is basically the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. You know, they exist. They are a name. They are well known.
Speaking of raids and PvP players, apparently Helseth with that 300 subs is going to raid for the first time.
Oh god.
So I don't know if you want to invite him or if he's going to do a full PvP player raid. I think either of those would be entertaining.
Well, I missed that. What's happening?
Well, I mean, if it's going to be a full PvP player stream, they better be. I hope he's got 24 hours or so to get past Veil Guardian. I mean, I don't know, guys.
He's gonna run Shatter, Block, Mesmer, and yeah, it would be really interesting if you try to do all PvP builds for a raid.
You could do it pretty easily. If they just ran PvP builds, they could do it. Honestly, I mean, the thing is that they're obviously very good at spotting mechanics because they like dodging, because that's what you do in PvP. So I don't think they'll actually have a problem. Oh, well,
with the mechanics, they won't have a problem.
No, I don't think they'll really struggle. As long as someone explains to them what Might does and Fury and Quickness, then they're really not going to have a problem.
I'm sure they know what those things do.
If he goes with a bunch of PvP players, then you know that's going to be easy mode. I mean, you know, they don't even have to do a lot of damage. We've got no issues here.
Sind raids quite a bit, so yeah. If you ran out,
no, he already knows. Well, he's banned. No spoilers on raids.
Who's banned? What happened?
He's not allowed. Otherwise, he's going to tell them what to do.
Yeah,
okay.
It's going to be PvP only.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, that's no good. Well, I don't know. That'll be pretty funny, you know. And he can come buy raids off us, you know. Maybe he gets some donations. Maybe he uses that sub money, buys some gems. You know what? We can sell you raids, Healthus. We good to go, bro. Okay. Or you can just come in and you can go AFK. We clear the raid. Job done. Okay. You know, it's really not a problem for us here. Okay. Just auto attack on staff or something. You know, it's really not be a problem. You gotta bind dodge as a PvP account. I was saying, you know, exactly. You're exactly right, Dustin the Dank. You know, in dodging, really good in PvP. Okay, you're getting those invulnerability frames. You're not getting hit by things. Your HP is gonna still be there, and that's exactly what you need. Like the general rule for PvP, if your HP is bigger than 0, and you can actually reduce your opponent's HP to 0, and then manage to press F next to them, boom, stomp them, you win. That's how you win in PvP, guys. Okay. You've also got to stand on the points as well. Okay. You've also got to stand on the points.
Which is really what PvE is all about. As long as you are alive,
you stand in the corner.
As long as you're alive and your opponent, the boss, is dying, your DPS uptime is quite high, and you just have to stand on the points, or in some cases, stand off of the points.
Yeah, sometimes you go in. If sometimes you go in the points, you actually end up getting wrecked. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you know, it's all about DPS uptime, guys. It's fine. It's all about DPS uptime. How are revs in PvE right now? Both raids and fractals haven't played in like 6 months. Well, unfortunately, because of Revenant got deleted from the game, so you know that's pretty bad. You know, there's Heart of Thorns. There's no ninth profession. Sadly, it got demolished by World versus World. Signet of Inspiration got nerfed, and that unfortunately got rid of. Rev.
Hey, it's still good in World versus World, so that nerf did a lot of good.
Yeah.
Exactly. I get comments on my Mesmer video every now and then, now asking, "Hey, does this still work?" And I have to tell them, no, it now doesn't work because you need revenants for it, and they don't really exist in raids anymore. And of course, it worked before, right, guys? It was quite good before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Condi Chrono is the good stuff, dude. Come on, everyone knows that.
Well, how does I haven't played Revenant in structured PvP in season 5. How are they faring? They're still doing okay.
Some people are doing very good with them, yeah.
The nerfs are painful but fair.
Yeah.
In PvP, Fantoram I think he really enjoys his Revenant.
No, there's this interesting thing about Revenants. They have this trait called like crystal hibernation. So whenever their health drops way down, they stop moving and they start blocking. Interesting thing about Axe Warrior is that you press Signet of Might and eviscerate them, and then suddenly they're dead and they just rage.
Yeah, but
and they call you a hacker.
But that trait is trash. So why would they fucking run that?
All of the Revenants I see play that.
Why?
Brazil runs it just for Revenants.
Is there weird NA meta where you run
the counter block warrior build? Warriors that play mace and they just try to block everything you do, just eviscerate them and they die.
I had a lot of fun playing warrior mace the other day.
Mace warrior is pretty good.
Yeah, fun.
Fun to play.
Good. Yeah. Fun to play.
Yeah. Just if you just legit want to have fun in PvP, just let yourself decay on purpose and play like one game like every 3 days, 1 or 2 games, and just kill people in bronze with Axe Warrior.
Well, hold on a second. Is that how that works? Like, if you decay down to bronze, are you playing bronze games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would think so.
Okay, because that explains it. Because
yes, you are. I can confirm.
I'm currently at 700 decay, but I was also at 700 decay, I think like 3 weeks ago or something like that. And I played 7 games in a row and won them all. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm really good. But I guess no, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you just
in a way, if you're trying just to farm, unless you're actually skilled and can actually win most of your games, it's actually a good tactic to lose enough and then just let yourself decay down.
Yeah.
And then just win your 7 or 8 games in a row and boom, just stop playing again. Yeah. Let yourself decay down because you'll get more pips gentlemen.
I invented this strategy in League of Legends because I played Blitzcrank a lot, and I had a skin called Definitely Not Blitzcrank. Okay, old Halloween skin where he's wearing a disguise. So I got up to like 1300 elo like the first rank season. I was pretty proud. I just started getting bad RNG and losing, so I got really mad. So what I would do, I threw myself down to 600 elo. 600 elo in League of Legends. And the way you did this, you take Blitzcrank with your Definitely Not Blitzcrank skin, you go and help the jungler leash the blue buff at the start of the game. You then run away from it, rocket grab it over the wall, take the blue buff, feed it to mid on the other lane, AFK. Everyone starts blaming the Blitzcrank in map chat, and you say it definitely wasn't Blitzcrank. That's how you do it. That's how you have fun in PvP games.
So
Just throw and farm bad players.
You know what?
Easy.
You know what the best thing is? You know, no, that's not the best thing because you know what's even better? There is a player in Salt who has an alt account. Chill Bob, noob with a stick, is the account name. Is the account name, and they went from about 1K rating to 300 rating, I believe even 200, by playing pure conjure weapon Ellie. And just trolling every single game.
that's not fun.
That is just evil. Who would even do that?
Good.
Who would even do that, dude? And that is just that's just
People
evil.
are saying that
people-
the decay doesn't work that way. That's kind of weird then, because I was
I
in
think
silver.
I remember seeing effective rating, and I think it means like it's your effective. That's what you're actually being matchmaked at.
Right, but your effective rating is affected by decay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Not
I just
maybe,
know that
definitely.
I'm consistently beating bad players, and it's amazing. Maybe I should just be in Legend. Maybe I'm just that good.
Maybe you're just
Who
a
knows?
god of Guild Wars 2.
This is the thing about PvP. Some people love being at the top of the leaderboard as high as they can get. I like being at the bottom as low as I can get.
So that you could just wail on some people.
Throwing people in the trash.
So what's your strategy in PvP right now is to destroy people in 1v1s, but then not capture any points ever.
No, I capture points. I just eat them alive with unblockable eviscerates.
Yeah, but then how do you ensure you lose the game to stay at low ranking?
You just let yourself decay, and then you go play after you just decayed. You know? I play like 1 or 2 games like every 3 days. I don't really play that much.
I was gonna say, I know that when I came back from vacation, my decay was minus 700. My effective rating was like 500 something. So, and I was playing. I don't know. It felt like I was playing people in that range. So
yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. It did feel like I was, because the fact that I won the 7 in a row to get back to my normal no decay must mean something. It can't be that I was always playing against gold people at that point.
I was playing. I'll describe this perfectly. I know the perfect way to describe it. I was playing against a staff necromancer who backpedaled. All he did was backpedal. He never ran forward unless he was running to a point. He would get onto a point. He would backpedal. He would cast his marks on his staff and interrupt every single one of them with the other one. None of them would ever actually cast. And then he would go into Reaper Shroud after he did that, and he would do the spin on number 4 in place, and then he would just die. That's what he did every single time he went onto a point.
Why do people not understand how decay works?
Free for the sharks.
Zach, please tell us exactly how decay works.
Yeah, explain it.
I think you can't cheat the system like that. It doesn't work like that, I don't think.
It would make sense that it doesn't work that way. Maybe I'm just so good.
It doesn't. I think it does increase your volatility. I believe after decay, a win or a loss will punish you a bit harder or reward you a bit more. But I don't think. Well,
that's true too.
There's no way it fucking affects the play as you go. Otherwise, you just AFK and get easy win. That would be silly.
That's what I've been doing.
I don't know. It's kind of weird because I think I was at the bottom of silver.
There may be some a little bit of confirmation bias going on, because bear in mind sometimes even in platinum you'll end up with total total lunatics on your team. You know, I don't know. I kill my alt account sometimes because I just do because I play on alt accounts. And you know, I mean, the alt account is in gold 3, about 1600 rating. I was like, get the fucking Necro. I'm in a queue with a Necro, okay? He pushes far, he rushes far, he dies, he rushes far again. He's AFK on far the entire game. You know, this is a gold player. This player was in gold. I found him in Heart of the Mists. I was looking at him. Gold badge. Gold. And he rushing far on fucking Necro. I mean, who does that? Seriously. It doesn't make any sense. And it's just there are bad players in all leagues, you know?
No, see, he's a man after my own heart. He knows what's up. He knows the deal. He knows the deal.
He knows the rules, and so do I.
Yeah. Just throw on purpose. Easy. It's like when you go into the daily arenas. I only ever do the dailies whenever it's like Guardian winter. And whenever everyone's jumping off the top of the Skyhammer, I just set down my Dragon's Maw and all my traps and then shield 5 them off the edge. And it makes everyone mad because they just want you to auto attack and jump. It's great. Easy.
Wow.
So looking at the thing, I have my skill rating, the negative 700 decay, and the effective rating is 700 lower than the skill rating.
Yeah.
So I wonder which it is that you get matched up with, the skill rating or the effective rating.
Skill rating. The effective rating it determines what badge you have. Check your badge. You make your effective. What's your effective rating at?
That just seems weird. Like
my effective rating is 1221 right now.
Okay, so that's silver, yes?
I'm almost silver 3.
Okay,
yeah.
and if you press Alt, you'll have a bronze badge next to your name right now because you have 700 decay or whatever. Yeah.
I have 293 decay right now.
That's not enough to decay to bronze, if I recall correctly.
I was in bronze. I was at the bottom of bronze. I played like the other day.
What's your effective rating at now then?
1221.
Oh, wait, what's your skill rating then?
1514.
Oh yeah, so you should be in silver right now. You should have a silver badge.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because you're in gold, which determines
I'm at
your
the
placement.
top of silver 2. Yeah. Okay.
Your actual rating is gold. Okay, that determines where you are on the leaderboard and the global rankings and the badge you have. Yeah.
Okay.
And
does it determine the badge I have?
Yes, it does.
How do I see what badge I have?
Press Alt. You'll see a silver badge.
By the way, the new badges are terrible.
I don't really like them that much. The old ones are really cool. Legend was so cool, but now it's gone.
Yeah, I like the old ones much better. I don't like the new ones at all.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the new ones, honestly. But you know what? What are you gonna do, guys? You know that's.
I do like how the new system works, generally speaking.
Yeah, the new.
But I don't like the badges.
The new system is just correct. You know, I mean, it's just.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
So how do you feel about it being only solo or duo? How has that worked out for everybody?
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good. I like it.
What do you think it means for the forming of actual PvP teams for Pro League?
You're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, you're probably right. In other leagues,
it's like shutting down a torrenting website. Like people that are gonna torrent are gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, in the other seasons, it's not like teams were formed because of the seasons. So
no, I mean those teams weren't really playing the seasons together anyway. So it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, probably not. Hey, Cinder is here.
Yes, he is. He's everywhere. You just couldn't see him before because he's invisible. You know, stealth.
I forget who I was watching, whether it was Sinjanier or whether it was Helseth, but one of them was talking about, or somebody that they were on stream with, they were talking about how after season 5 or during season 5, there's a couple of teams that have formed that are like, I guess, trying to make a push into the pro scene. So if that's true on some level, then it seems to be working properly, right? It seems to be getting the effect that ArenaNet wants from it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they can have bigger tournaments now, or more tournaments because they have more teams to actually play in them. But not only that, hopefully more teams actually be competitive as well, because
that's important.
Because right now, you can just watch any of these streams, right? You can just watch Syndra's stream, you can watch Helseth's stream, you can watch You know, you can watch fucking North Stream, you know, if you like a bit of that NA stuff. You know, it just by being in matches, they make them incredibly unfair. In fact, I was in a game just the other day with no, this was with Syndra and Rom. This was a few days ago, actually. And upon seeing the two players, Syndra and Rom, on my team, the enemy team, one of their team, rage quit immediately. And the others promptly AFK'd. So, you know, it's at the point where just having these ESL players in your team or against you make the matches so unfair to the point of being completely ridiculous unless the pro players are very, very unlucky and they have someone they can't carry. So, you know, this is how it goes. You know? And now, and that's kind of a problem, right? You know, because whenever they queue, there's just, oh, well, time to queue dodge.
I have an idea. I think a good strategy from now until the end of the season is to go in duo queue with somebody, make new characters, name them something ridiculously similar to, say, Helseth or Rom or
Oh, yeah.
Just see how many free wins you get.
You might just get free wins because people leave on the other side. Yeah. That's
next level tactics. There you go.
It's actually a pretty offline mode doesn't work, unfortunately. It doesn't work because it's slightly bugged. It still shows you, if you're online, it still shows your location, whereas if you're actually offline, it won't show your location. So if you're trying to hide, trying to put a little bit of stealth in, it doesn't cut it because it still actually shows up. So you can actually tell if someone's pretending. You know, it doesn't make any difference. You know. How to make PvP fair, make the ESL players carry TeaTime. No, I like it when the ESL players carry me because I can basically go AFK, and that's how I like my PvP, guys.
That's how he PvEs as well, for the record. In AB, he just AFKs.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's not exactly a surprise.
TeaPot, what are you doing? Oh, I'm AFK in AB.
Yeah. That's what open world is all about, guys. You know,
that's what open world is for. Just to AFK in.
Just AFK. You know, that's what it's all about. You guys know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, if Amir's disappointed in me for the idea about about naming your characters after pro players,
this is you know, this is a good point. Though we're gonna need to get more players in PvP. And we're gonna need a lot of people to get good, okay? The reason this is because we have like, if you're above 2k rating, have fun climbing, because when you lose, you'll lose like 30 rating, and when you win, you'll gain about 3. So, you know, that's really great there, because there's no one for them to really play against. It will just randomly match you up against people who are 500 rating below you, so you just... So if they lose, it's just absolutely horrifying. Like, an entire stream can be undone by one just completely uncarryable team, which is actually which is incredibly hilarious. It's fucking hilarious to me. But you know, it's really interesting to see the actual distribution of players, right? Because even if you're, you know, suppose you're towards the start of, you know, the high end of platinum, you're gonna have a pretty nice win rate, because unless you're queuing, I don't know, maybe if you can figure out when all the other platinum players queue, if you lose, you're gonna get wrecked. You know, you're gonna get absolutely wrecked. Well, yeah, exactly. You know, Sinner needs like 90% win rate or some shit, like, maybe not that high, but extremely high. Otherwise, he's just gonna drop all his rating. Extremely funny. Some people need to get good. Try and make it more fair for Syndra. And also, no one thinks that well, I don't know. Do people actually think that ESL players in leagues unfair? Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, it is actually unfair, but it's not unfair in the way you're saying it is.
I don't think it's unfair. Those players are going to raise to legend. I will never see them.
Yeah, but
so
it's unfair because...
How's that unfair?
Yeah,
it's
sure,
not unfair.
Sure. And no, it's not unfair in the way that they're meaning, right? It's unfair for the reason that there's no one on who could possibly be on the enemy team that will be able to match them, basically. Yeah.
Well, they could get matched against other ESL players.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's absolutely right. So suppose you have that, but the thing is, there aren't enough pro players to go around, right? That's the issue here. So if you have two pro players duoing, yeah, any match they go into will be imbalanced. Probably.
But I think probably
you're a legend, so I don't care. I think that's fine. I think that's expected.
Exactly.
They're
So
players too, though. They are players of
yeah.
this game. It's not unfair or fair to have them there. They exist. They are people who use the mechanics and play the game well.
You know what? You know
So
what?
when
ESL players, you're welcome in my match anytime you want to come all the way back down to silver.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come.
Absolutely, yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. It's not like, oh, this is some kind of exploit. Pro players are exploiters. Absolutely disgusting behavior. No, it's just that when they enter a game, that it's inherently imbalanced. Like
Right, but it's a good thing though, because that means you'll get your 3 pips sooner.
Oh, because
they're in the game.
Because they win so fast. Because they win so fast. You know, Inks, I hadn't thought about that, you know?
So you're just getting rewarded faster by being matched against ESL players. I welcome them. All of them. Just join my match. Let's get this game over with like that so I can get my rewards.
Yeah. It's just the problem you see when you have a relatively small player base, yeah? Because you have this problem where even players who aren't in Legend need to have, very quite high win rates to actually progress anywhere, yeah? Even to kind of stay where you are, you need more than 50% a lot of the time, unless you're queuing at a time when the other players are queuing. So, because if you're in platinum and there aren't enough platinum players going around, then if you're playing as gold people, it's great if you can win. Then you get a little bit of rating. But if you lose, you're fucked. System's gonna just bend you over, just demolish you.
Mm-hmm. So Cinder is saying that it gets very imbalanced when 3 duo queues go, because then one will have 4 players, the other one will have 2.
Right.
So wait, Cinder, are you saying that you'd rather it not even have duo queue? You think that
everything is solo queue
would be better?
Solo queue would be
better for me.
Solo queue would be better in that exact instance, because then the players would be distributed a bit better. Yeah.
You don't want to make it just solo queue. That would be terrible. I wouldn't personally. I only solo queue, and I think that's just not a good idea.
Cinder, do you just say that you'd rather have pure solo just because you don't like hanging out with Helseth? Is that what it is?
Wow.
Is he that much of a heavyweight? Is that the real problem? It's too heavy.
You have to carry him.
Yeah.
Pure solo. I definitely understand why he would like that, but
it doesn't help. I think pure solo would be bad for building up PvP players as a whole, because yes, balance would be less of an issue, but if you're doing pure solo, you're never going to talk on team chat. You're never going to be talking over voice comm with somebody. You're never going to be relating information that you would be doing in a real PvP match where you're a full team against another full team. So you're not going to learn those skills. And I think that's something that is important.
I'm not bullying Syndra. What the fuck? I think it's very debatable for both sides, but pure solo duo, it's very hard to pick one side. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I don't like solo queue because it's a fucking multiplayer game. I want to play with someone I actually know.
Right. Yeah.
but I think it is fairer because it's totally random. It reduces the ability you have to kind of match manipulate, but in your favor, right? But in a legal way. Like the more players you can have that you can coordinate with, the more you can abuse the fact that you can influence the match with your ability to communicate, right? Because the giant difference between just random plebs running around in circles and an organized team is the fact that you have more access to more information, right? In a simple way. So if you're in voice comms with your entire team, you can very easily determine the exact state of the map very, very quickly, because you can just ask someone. Whereas if you've got eyes everywhere, whereas normally you can only have your own view, so you can't actually see everything as accurately as you could if you have more players. Because players can actually look and you can ask them. So it's pretty good,
Somebody said built-in voice comms as an idea to change the.
No.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
there are a lot of problems with that.
I don't play with it. I wouldn't play with it on anyway, but I'm sure some people use those things. Like Overwatch has that, right? I'm sure some people use it. I never do. I turn it off when and where I can, or I put the volume at 0, and I never listen to anything anybody is saying. But
PvP gets pretty fucking spicy. It gets pretty spicy. And
Yeah.
just with voice comms, I would personally like it because, my God, the stream material.
Actually,
holy shit, the stream value. I'd only ever stream solo queue. I didn't even know, man. That would be just beautiful.
Yeah, I take it back. Let's add that into the game because that would be great for content creators.
It would be good for content creators. I think in the whole, it would make players better and be good for, like, the fights would be better between teams. However, it would be a clusterfuck.
Everyone would just be flaming each other constantly.
I just want to give people the tools so that they can tell me over voice chat to drink bleach on a daily basis. I think that'd be great for the community.
When you guys PvP, do people recognize you and then immediately flame you because you pay PvE?
No. Nobody recognizes
Is this the only one? Am I the only one this happens to?
Yeah. Well, it happens
actually
to
real life?
It happens to Wood and Potatoes apparently quite often.
My mic has been muted, but yeah, that people still tell me like the D&T is just a PvE guild. Not even kidding. And I'm just like, great, I'll let them know.
I get either I love your bad builds or ha, you're definitely using a bad build.
It's very rare that I PvP on the character inks, so most people don't realize it's me when I'm playing, which is a good thing because I'm not good and I don't need to be told how bad I am. I already know.
Feels bad, man.
Go back to PvE.
And, that's exactly what happens. I'm in PvE. I'm just, I'm PvP. I'm about to, have a good time. Obviously carry noobs. My sick fucking Ellie plays, and then someone just flames me for being me, just for existing. It's like I think I probably will actually queue on an alt account, not for my own benefit. I don't give a shit. I'll fucking flame these assholes right back. I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm gonna call them retards. Tell them to kill themselves. I don't really care. That doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I really enjoy it quite a lot. That's it's fun to kind of trigger people online. That's very entertaining, guys. However, I actually think that it reduces the win rate of the team because the team is kind of already upset from the beginning, right? They're going, oh shit, we got a fucking trash PvE player. We can't win now. So there's nothing we can do. But if they had no idea, if they didn't know, then maybe they would fucking. They would actually try, instead of just being fucking retards, Do
you think that when, like, Rom and Syndrner are paired up with you in a match, some people are thinking, oh, I'm going to quit because it's Rom Syndrner, but then they say you, and they're like, oh, well, maybe I'll stay.
No.
It's just competitive games. People are talking about different games people are salty in. It's just competitive games in general. People hate to lose for the obvious reasons, right? So they get really salty when they're put on a team that is not playing to their expectations, or you have people just trolling you like Teapot. When they kill you, they just say easy, and they just run off and do whatever, right? And it's like, son of a bitch.
What if they added that? Was it in Overwatch that they said whenever there's like GG easy?
You're removing the worst part of the game. The best part of the game. Look, there's nothing better. Someone flames me at the start of the game. This actually happened. Some guy on the enemy team just instantly flames me. Just instantly fucking flames me. I mean, what the fuck? And then at the end, I said easy. And then he got really angry. He started whispering me. He says, go back to PvE. You fucking... What did he say? He was just calling me trash. He said it's like go attack a golem or something. I mean, you know what? I just fucking stomped you. I just stomped you all game, bitch. Yeah, he was playing a necromancer. So, I mean, maybe he's upset that his class doesn't exist in PvE. I don't even know, guys. I don't know. He gets wrecked. I easy him. I fucking just chase after him all. No, I didn't do that. We can't exaggerate, guys. Let's not go even. No, ignore him. I mean, engaging with these people is the best part, dude. What are you talking about?
Hold on a second, Teapot. How do you engage with him? You mean he was whispering you without having already blocked you?
Yeah, he didn't block me.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that does happen quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Most of them block you.
Yeah, they all block.
They'll block you. First, they'll whisper you a whole bunch of hate, and then they'll block you so that you can't, retaliate.
Yeah.
So you can't whisper them back.
It does always happen. Actually. Hey, yeah.
I mean, it's a competitive game online. You just have to expect it. I think really, it's whatever.
I've told this story. I've told this story once before, but I think I haven't told it on TeaTime because we haven't had a TeaTime. But Xerix duo queues with a chap who plays many classes, unusual builds as well. And I don't know his name. Like his name is RX the Thief, like with all caps with spaces. Okay, and I queue into him. He's on my team. He says, "Oh no, we have a free loss. It's Teapot the PvE." we then win the game 500 to 50. Okay, we then win, and then he starts flaming me again after the game, and then I queue in against him. Okay, I say nothing to him. I say absolutely nothing because maybe he thought we were gonna lose because I play PvE. That's fine. Okay, that's absolutely fine. That's not an issue. He's a little bit of prejudice against PvE players, okay? But then he starts BMing me, okay, and says, "You're fucking trash." And then all I do was dance on his body, and he gets very angry. All I do is I didn't even say easy. All I did was dance on his corpse as we were about to win the game because he lost to me, guys. He lost to me really badly. Okay, horribly. It was brutal, guys. I believe we had about 250 point lead, but never mind. It was on the Skyhammer. I got the Skyhammer. It was great. It slammed him. It just pounded him into the ground. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. I didn't even fucking BM him. Okay, and then I BM'd him at the end. And then I kind of go over. I see Xerix stream and I go over to watch his stream. I say hi. Can you say hi to RX for me? Oh yeah, no, that's not true. Xerix was streaming and I queued up against him. Okay, I actually won that game. I was solo queue. They were duo queue. Lol. So I actually win that game, and then I say, hey, can you say hi to RX for me? And then Xerix says no, and then I go to his stream and start trolling, and then he permaban me. So the kind of the story ends there really.
It's a good story.
Feels bad.
That was as good as Brazil stories.
I mean, it was the epic tale, guys. The epic tale. And actually, the bad news is I actually can't rank. I can't rank against. I don't think I can queue against the Thief because I never meet him again. I think his rating's too low.
Oh.
But what can I say, guys? Oh no, I disconnected from the game. No, what?
They've banned you, Teapot.
Yeah, I'm actually been banned.
Over.
I've been banned for being toxic. That's what's happening here. Okay. Wait, what's this? Billy Flaming Fennec. What's this?
Billy Harrington.
Wait, what's this?
Yeah.
Buffalo Billy says, "Is it you or Fennec?" But it's Fennec with the AE. Okay.
Buffalo Billy.
But you are secret PvP god. I get carried by base. When Fennec Rev got wiped in half. Wait, what? When Fennec Rev got wiped in half a second by Billy, and QT Necro even less. I didn't even know what this means. Yeah, toxic elitist PvE, exactly. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you know what? My message to people: if you're gonna shit talk in PvE, don't start something you can't finish, bitch. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go all in, you gotta go all in. You can't get upset. You cannot get upset when someone fires back, guys, okay? It is all a little bit of fun. It's on the internet, things are gonna get a little bit heated. It's no big deal. You don't want to take it personally. People are frustrated, they're going crazy. They lost a game. My match rate, my rating, it's gone. Ah! People are gonna get a little bit upset. That's very understandable. So, it's kind of, yeah, we're gonna shit talk each other, haha, funny. Okay? So, it's fine, It's cool, It's not a
life
big deal.
Advice.
Yeah, life advice. If you're gonna shit talk, you gotta be able to take it. Okay, you gotta be able to take the shit talk. Don't take yourself too serious. You can be mad. You can absolutely be mad. It is just a game, but you can still be mad at the game. You can be mad at anything.
Frustrated, yeah.
But yeah. It's really not a problem. In fact, being frustrated is kind of. It's like a good thing because it shows that you've got a passion for the game. You're concerned about what you're doing. You're actually trying. You want to win, and to a certain extent, you probably want to get better. If you're getting frustrated and you actually care about the outcome, that probably means you're on the right path to becoming a better player in whatever game mode. But I mean,
but it's okay. It's okay if you lose because you get
It's
three.
not.
you get rewards anyway. You get rewards.
rewards anyway.
You have to win. You have to win at all costs.
Nope.
Well,
Even
yeah,
if-
I would
even
achieve.
if you're an ESL player and you have to pay people 200 gold just so you win, it's worth it. Worth it. Even if you have to fly hack duo escort to get you clear for the week, worth it. Totally worth it.
That fly hack is just like Oh my god, it's so ridiculous.
Just imagine being that
Teapot,
scared
I'm being
of losing
told I
your
have to
18.
tell you something.
Okay, go.
I tell Teapot that was it that I don't care about PvP or he doesn't care about PvP?
Robo doesn't care about PvP. Is that who it's from?
No.
Oh, okay.
That it's you. Teapot, I don't care about PvP.
You don't?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, the PvP crowd's here. It has to be a PvP themed tea time. I got to pander to the masses.
Boots.
I need views, Boots.
Oh, no, Real Shadowin says he doesn't care about No, he's saying I have to say I don't. Okay, all right. Yes, I don't care. Sorry, we have to move on to something more important.
Stop.
Do we?
Stop confusing Boots.
I'm so confused.
But I mean, honestly, I don't know. I
confuse
mean,
him.
the PvP season is honestly pretty important because it's actually an incredibly good change. Like the system is.
Yes.
It's just why didn't they do this before? Seriously.
Yeah. It is the most fun I've had in a PvP season so far, and I haven't even played it that much because I've been, moving, and only with a laptop. It's very hard to play PvP on a laptop. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know the keyboard layout. The only other thing happening in the game right now is Winter's Day anyway, so...
Yeah.
Does anybody have any good Winter's Day stories?
Well, I mean,
no, not really. Eh?
No.
Yeah, I got the infusion.
Oh, nice. Did you buy it or did you get it?
He bought it.
I bought it.
Yeah, that's not really a surprise.
I don't have the infusion, so fuck Winter's Day. And I was gone long enough that I don't get the dailies done, so I don't have the wrapped gifts either. So double fuck Winter's Day. Let's move on to
Is Winter's Day
Chinese
over
New
now?
Year. Tuesday it's over.
Maybe I'll because I haven't really done any of it yet. How do you get the infusion?
Opening Winter's
presents.
Day gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll open like 20 of them and I'll get it probably just to fucking.
Knowing you, probably. Yeah, probably.
It's the things I don't care about. It's
what is this ghost pop that nobody can fucking get? Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares?
Inks like
Stupid
said on
fucking
Twitter
mini.
one time, I've opened 15,000 bags and I still haven't gotten my ghost pup. And I was
That was
like,
at the start. That was at the start, yeah.
Can't you like just buy it on the TP or something? He's like, no. It's like, oh, yeah, I got mine in like 500 bags. I didn't know it was a good thing.
Didn't know it was even important or special or fuck it, whatever. Yeah, I ended up opening 425,000 trick-or-treat bags. Seen 0 ghost pups, and then the next year it was you could just buy it for 100 candy corn cobs. So that's what I did. So
Hey, you know what I did?
I wasted literally thousands of gold on trick-or-treat shit.
Let me tell you what I did, Inks. I made winter's presents last year, and then this year it's like 5 times as much money.
Wow.
Yeah, so why is it 5 times as much money? Because you need coins.
Mystic coins and the sigils. I bought all the sigils when they were like 30 copper.
I wish I would have, because those sigils were worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't worth
Not
anything,
anymore.
right? Anymore. That's a shame, actually. It's weird. In Rime, no, I haven't. I think I played Revenant in a couple placement matches, but I haven't been playing it in PvP because I still need wins on. I'm an achievement whore. I still need those minor AP wins on Thief, and I needed someone Necro, so I played a bunch of Necro at first.
Just do the class switching. You can just play whatever you want. It does work.
I know it works, but I don't like doing it.
Just abuse the system. Just wait until you're stomping, and then just.
Wait, what's the class switching?
I'm just lazy.
For some, well, just because of the way the system works, if you're looking for the profession win counts on whatever profession you finish the match on, not what you start it on.
Right.
Okay.
So if you wanted to win a bunch on Revenant, but hey, I don't even know what any of the abilities do. Oh, well, that's great. Just play another class and then swap it, and when you're at like 450 points.
And a lot of people do it too. I see it a lot in matches. It was really funny. Yesterday, I had a match where we're getting ready to play, and the countdown is going. And some guy's like, "Hey, this is my first PvP match, guys. I'm so excited." Blah blah blah, whatever. He was playing Thief, and
That's
so he he was going on and on about how it was his first match. And so the one guy just says in team chat, well, we're fucked. So the match starts. One guy instantly DCs, like he literally DC'd because he came into the match, came back to the match. One guy DCs. The Necro literally goes AFK and just types /sleep in starting. The Guardian refuses to even leave the starting area. He's just standing there. So that's 2 AFK. The Thief, who's brand new to it, runs right to their Lord and kills the Lord, surprisingly. Like right away, kills their Lord. And the other team continues just to triple cap and then come and kill our Lord because I'm the only one playing, except for the other guy who's on far killing their Lord for a very long time.
Let me tell you the best part about it. He still got 3 pips.
Still got 3 pips. Still got 3 pips. It was all good. It was all good.
So this first PvP game, easy. He got 3 pips.
Yeah, and actually, what was really funny is he comes out of the match. This was on NA. He comes out of the match and he's in general chat. This was at like 2 a.m. East Coast time, and he's like, "Guys, I fucking love PvP. This is the greatest game ever. I killed their Lord." He's like, it's like I feel like such a badass.
Oh my god.
And I was like, he had fun.
Yeah.
It was a miserable match for me. It was like
so wait, did he in one shot he just went and killed the Lord? Just by himself?
Took him 2 shots, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he died?
Like he went and died. Yeah, like he went and got through and he died to something. I don't know.
It's his first game. Give him a break, okay?
He died.
Yeah,
then
fine.
after he
That's
respawned,
fine.
he went back and he was able to kill and solo the Lord.
All right.
What
I
a
think
god.
he's a future pro.
What a
He was
fucking god.
he was playing Dagger or something like that.
Well, this is a really fascinating thing actually, because I thought, Kevin Modromoth told me that he actually has a good win rate with duo Q, push far, and then rush the enemy Lord. I thought, what the fuck are you talking about? That's complete trash. They're just going to take the entire map, obviously. However, this is where things get interesting. It turns out that on lower leagues, it will actually bait, even though you don't have 350 points, okay? So, that's fine, it doesn't matter. It will actually bait the entire enemy team back to the Lord, and they will try and defend the Lord, and then your team, the 3 remaining members, just go ahead, they just stand on the other 3 points. It really is as simple as that. So you're just kind of fucking around, just jerking off in the enemy Lord room while there's like 5 guys trying to kill you. You get a 3 cap, fucking free win. You then kill the Lord, 3 cap, 150 points. Enemy team completely tilted as fuck at this point because they don't know what's going on. They have no idea. The Lord died and you have 3 cap. What the fuck do you even do?
You quit.
Then because the mental trauma of having that happen to them is too much, and then they lose the game. They throw the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mind games.
I mean, it was just
the mind games.
There was a DC, and the guy could have been trolling. It might not have been his first match. I didn't even try to check, but he was telling everybody it was his first match ever. And I mean, that can't totally be true because he must have played place. Well, no, could have been placement match, right? I guess for him. Yeah. Anyway, he was telling. As soon as he said that it was his first match, the Necro just went AFK. He just typed /sleep and didn't move for the entire game.
That's how PvP should be.
AFK? Just people AFKing?
Yes.
I agree.
You get a wide range.
The two Guardians were duo queuing. So when the one Guardian, his teammate DC'd, the other Guardian just sat there and did nothing. He waited for his teammate to come back. I was like, well, this is going to be a loss. Let's get a point and just, cap 1 point so I can get some points.
You get a wide range of people in PvP, though, because you have a lot of people who do that, who quit at the first sign of trouble. And then I also ran into somebody so one person on our team DC'd accidentally, and he was gone for like half the game. And then because of it, somebody else just, I guess, gave up and stood in our Lord's room and just stood AFK. I think we still were like 400 to 500 or something. And then somebody else on our team said, okay, everybody report this guy on our team who's given up and is AFK because he's AFK. And it makes me wonder, like, does that work? Like, why does reporting AFK people actually do anything?
I doubt it.
No,
I doubt it.
No,
come on.
It doesn't do shit.
It's just like reporting people. It's just
who
like
fly
reporting.
hack and escort. Nothing happens.
Yeah, it's just like reporting people for being like verbally abusive. Nothing happens to them
Nothing
really.
comes of it.
But beyond nothing happening, is it even something that should be like in that situation? I was like, I'm still fighting, fine, but I understand him wanting to quit now that someone's DC'd for the half of the match.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's not something reportable, is it?
I don't know.
It seems kind of extreme.
I don't even bother because what's the point, right? Honestly, if somebody rages at you and calls you a dirty word or whatever, what's the point in reporting them?
Yeah,
I really don't expect anything to happen, and even if something did happen, I would never know that it happened. So why am I going to lose sleep over that? You know what I mean?
Would you lose sleep by reporting someone?
What? No.
Yeah. So then, why not?
Because it's a waste of a click.
Okay, fair enough.
Literally.
It's a waste of actions per minute.
Look, I had to buy a new mouse because Guild Wars 2 has broken my mouse.
You've reported it too much?
I actually really love reporting people.
Too much reporting.
Why?
No, I don't even bother.
Who do you report?
Everybody.
There you go, Card.
He's reported me 3 times.
The game rewards losing, so why does it matter? Exactly. Oh, fuck no.
Fucking Leto, man. What a fucking god. I just watched him go into mid and, literally at the start of the game. The game had just started about a minute ago. And he just AFKs. He's just AFK while the team fight happens and no one even attacks him. That's the best part. The best part is that no one even attacks him. He's just AFK. And people just kind of stare at him and he's just there. And then when he comes back and he's not dead. And the team fight is still going. What a guy. And he always just flames his team, obviously. He's actually famous now, thanks to, as Rim posts this, the attack. He got an award on the attack. He got the GG Easy award on the attack, which is some kind of made up bullshit. Because he got, there was a clip of him playing Overwatch that got posted to r/livestreamfail, where he was really upset that he was trying to say GG Easy, but the cancer that is the filter system in Overwatch changes it to something like, oh, what an excellent game, or something like that. It changes. You can't actually say GG Easy. Yeah? So you can't say terrible feature. I love saying GG Easy. When I win...
Some of them are pretty funny, though.
No, they're not.
Come on.
No. Why? It's so fucking... It's childish to me. I want to be able to flame the enemy team to really upset them. I mean, come on.
So
Isn't that just hilarious?
A different way to flame them.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not very good. I mean, it's only for GG Easy.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, I mean, he just can't talk shit or something. He was really upset that he couldn't talk shit to his team. I mean, it doesn't fucking, what the hell,
That's hilarious.
He was very, very unhappy. Yeah, it is a cringe filter. It is a haha filter. I mean, come on. People are just going to find a way around it anyway. I mean, there's loads of creative ways to make to spell things, It's just, yeah. Look, see, One Up's got the right idea. After every game of Dota, I say easiest game of my life. And you know what? Do you know what the best part, One Up, is? I think we understand each other here. Okay, I think this is what we understand each other. Because I bet you say that even when it's really close. See? Because that's the real killer.
That's the ultimate beat.
Yeah, when I win 500 to 499 Conquest. Conquest game. It was a close game. The teams were balanced. It was not always. But suppose the teams were quite balanced. It's a fair game. Everyone's got we had the exact same rating. That's when you say GG Easy. You don't say GG Easy when it's actually easy. Okay? Because then that's redundant. It's actually a fucking easy win. You say it when it's not close, and that really pisses the enemy team off.
Phantom has a question. Would stopping PM map chat between enemy teams in PvP help? Not really, because most of the hate you get is from your own team. you get flamed by your own team harder than the enemy team, generally speaking.
Which is the main reason why voice channel is not going to be implemented anytime soon. Voice comms. Although it would help team matches... It's not. Also, probably they don't have a way, because at least with logs, when there's like serious abuse with chat logs, Arena, if they wanted to, could do something about it. but they won't have a way of recording every single voice channel at all times in PvP.
Right.
Yeah,
It's easier just to look at chat logs anyway for those who are monitoring those things. And Hamato was saying earlier that a friend of his got like an 8-hour ban for verbal abuse. Like, I'm sure it does happen, but I'm not bothered by it enough that, you know, I'm going to report somebody for it or whatever. I'd rather just go to Twitter and say, hey, this guy was a twat, and I'm going to, here you go. Here's what he said to me. Haha.
Yeah.
Publicly shamed.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to a certain extent, it's kind of, well, you know, is the internet anonymous, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? If you fucking talk shit, you should own it, you know? So you want to fucking talk smack? I wouldn't show whispers. I don't think, I think I probably have shown whispers, though, because I don't give a shit. But I think it was map chat, actually. Was it map chat? I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if someone's being a massive asshole, just fucking expose their whispers. Who gives a shit? They fucking, you know, they don't want to, you know, if they can't handle it, then, you know, fuck them. I mean, if you say something in map chat, you gotta own that statement, you know, because then everyone can see it. So, you know, you can't just expect not to get memed as a result of that, you know. Yeah, Brobo got banned for verbal abuse. I think Junie, he got banned for insulting Sweden or something. I didn't even know what that. Some weird shit.
Me. Yeah.
Do I know other people who have been banned? Don't think so.
Zach got banned for something else.
Zach did get banned, but that's not the same.
I mean,
thing.
obviously it happens from time to time, but I just can't be bothered, to be honest.
So Junie did get banned for insulting Sweden.
Yeah.
You don't like the meatballs, Junie? Is that the problem?
Did you just insult the flag? Yeah, shit colors or something? I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what it means.
I'm sure it was much worse than that.
I actually had a civil conversation with someone who was salty in map chat after a badly played PvP match. Go figure. That fake. Impossible. Impossible. Yeah, okay. I mean, maybe that does happen. Maybe there are actually some non-toxic players, but impossible.
I got banned for 24 hours for a character name. Yeah. That's hilarious as well.
What was the character name? We'll find out soon.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever been banned or temporarily banned in a game was, I think I've told the story before. In SWOTOR, I was on an RP PvP server. And I was on there because a bunch of my friends, that's the server they wanted to play. They wanted to be on a PvP server. And anyway, so a bunch of people were actually RPing in like this bar cantina area on like the space station. And in the space station, you can mount up. So I had, from raids, there was a giant space car speeder. So I mounted up and I just kept driving back and forth over the bar where they were trying to RP. And jumping on them, and they started yelling at me to get out of here. And I said, I can't. I'm just a spaceman, and I'm just jumping all over the place. So I guess there was like 6 or 7 of them there. They must have all reported me.
Oh no!
So I got a 24-hour ban because I was interrupting their RP with my space vehicle, running them over and stuff. And at one point, I got behind the bar. There was like a bartender, like you're supposed to go up and role play, order drinks or whatever. So I got behind the bar and I was like just trolling the guy next to me, and I was saying, "Who wants a drink? Come on, let's role play. I'm gonna be the bartender." The other guy's like, "No, I'm the bartender." I said, "No, I'm the bartender." So they all reported me and they banned me for 24
that's
hours.
Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
I wish I would have been making videos then, or made a video of that because it was pretty good. Yeah.
What?
Well, I want to PvP together.
No, I mean how?
No. How? I don't know. I can go on my EU account.
But we're 4 people.
Oh yeah. Damn it.
That's right. I'm the role player. I love role playing.
Yeah. So Inks is a role player. Wait, what the hell is that? What?
ASCII.
What is it? What even is
it's
that?
Someone pooping.
Oh, it doesn't even show up right for me.
It's showing up right for me.
Yeah.
A naked butt taking a poop, it looks
Finally, I'm unmuted. I'm going to have to reinstall Skype or something. This is horrible.
What happened?
I'm working in Photoshop and holding down Shift to like scale stuff proportionally, and it just mutes Skype, and then I can't unmute Skype. I have to click the mute button 1,000 times.
Well, Discord will save us anyway. The video chat soon.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope soon.
Time to get rid of Skype.
Yep. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah, looking forward
So
to it.
oh, actually, I have something I could bring up that I wanted to talk about. A friend of mine from back home told me something interesting. He said a friend of his who works at a testing company said that they may or may not be starting a contract for ArenaNet in January.
Ooh.
Starting a contract for what?
Testing.
For 500 hours of testing.
500 hours of testing. So probably the expansion?
Probably the expansion. That's what I'm thinking. So if they're testing in January,
I could do that in a day.
500 hours you could do in a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Would you hack time? Would you just hack time to make it slow down?
Yeah.
That's
500 hours.
That's
Doesn't
not a lot
seem
to test the whole
that
expansion.
much.
Yeah, I don't think
mean,
that can be the expansion.
I mean, it's possible that this is their first build, so 500 hours on the first build, and then they'll reiterate and renew the contract, I guess, maybe. But interesting indeed. So if they're testing in January, what does that mean for the announcement? 3 months, 4 months?
I'd say the announcement would come soon.
I'm expecting
Like
it
very soon.
relatively soon. Yeah, for sure.
I think there's a good possibility we can get an announcement within 4 months. That leaves room for one.
I would
to
say
two
within
patches.
2 months. Even less, maybe.
Maybe. It'll be really interesting how they handle the expansion this time around. They certainly don't want a repeat of last time, not just the expansion features and the release and stuff like that, but leading up to the expansion, we had 10 months of downtime. And I know that Mo is not keen on doing that again. So it'll be interesting to see how they announce the expansion and whether or not Living World Season 3 is going to be wrapped at that time, which I would expect it not to be wrapped.
Speaking of being wrapped, BRB.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I expect the lead up to this expansion to be very different from the lead up to Heart of Thorns. It's not. I think they recognize that having a year of hype and prep is not going to work. So any announcement's going to be followed up closely by the expansion, I think.
Yes, absolutely. They ain't gonna make that mistake again.
What's interesting about that though is last time we knew the ending. We knew that Mordremoth had awakened, right? That was the ending of season 2.
So we don't have an ending yet.
We don't have an ending yet, right? We don't know how season 3 ends, and I would imagine when the expansion gets announced, we still won't know the ending. So that'll be rather interesting on how they dance around that subject, right? Like, how do you start talking about an expansion? Like, there's going to be an expansion trailer, right? And last time Colin Johansson was like, and what do we love to do in Guild Wars 2 when we get to the highest point? Jump! And then they showed like gliding off and shit like that, right? But you could see the jungle and you could see the environment. So, you know, how much of that sort of video is going to spoil sort of the plot of season 3, right?
Yeah, that's a very good point. I would say that they would have to only announce it after season 3 has ended. So how many?
That's really bad. No way. So you're saying 2 months, right? You're saying about 2 months. So what are we saying? Like March? An announcement in March, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Well, what? How many episodes of season 3 do you think are left?
I think there are 6 episodes.
6
Total?
left?
No, 6 left. 6 total. 6 total. Sorry, so 3 more. 3 more.
3 more?
3 more.
I think
fair.
that's fair. No.
Yeah, one a month.
Fair.
1 a month. So
No.
Well, like one every 2 months, yeah.
They've been doing one every 2 months, which means 6 months left. If they announce within the next 2 months, so let's say by March, that means we probably have an episode or 2 left. Plus, I would expect in February we're going to get the next Raid Wing as well.
Although, hold on a second. When they announced the new expansion last time, if they had already completed the story?
Yes.
Of Lifting Story. Okay.
Yeah. The story, I don't remember the month that season 2 wrapped in. Somebody in chat probably knows. But season 2 wrapped.
Oh, hold on, are we talking about an expansion and being optimistic?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Brazil.
Oh, here he comes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I hope there's no one from ArenaNet watching because this isn't going to be pretty. Here we go.
So my best guess is that the expansion is still a year away. I think that's reasonable.
The expansion or the announcement?
The announcement's probably like 6 months. I think the expansion could come next January because they'll need time to like say some stuff and go back on it, and a 6 month window to do that would be fine.
Yeah, we're saying not too much time to do that though.
Yeah, no, if they just get it out there, like announce it in 6 months, and then like they have time to revise stuff, make announcements. Like we have 6 months to just play with the classes and like open beta test everything. They can fix like a quarter of the bugs and then let the rest of them stay in. Like it's what's going to happen. We probably won't get a raid until the next expansion. That's also my guess.
No way. Come on.
Because
Crystal Reach said they were 50% done.
Yeah, and Legendary Armor is like 13% done, and that will not come out until the next raid.
Well, that doesn't matter. Well,
it won't come out with the next raid wing, but it might come out with the next full raid.
They are holding off on Legendary Armor for the next raid, 100%. They are.
Do you think?
Yes, because it's going to infuriate. It's just a lose-lose no matter what way they do it. Because it's already been a year since Legendary Armor was announced. Yep. It's been like a month or two since they let the heavy preview out, I think. It's been like 5-ish months maybe since we could get the precursor set that looks like absolute garbage on every single weight and made people mad. Like
made Brazil mad.
It's
not hard.
Legendary Armor, it's like, you guys know what an asymptote is, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Legendary Armor is an asymptote, and we are the curve that is forever approaching it, and we will not ever get there, even though it is technically there.
Well, you'll eventually get there.
No, you don't ever get to an asymptote. That's the whole.
No, I know that.
Arbitrarily closing. It's nice math knowledge there.
But it's a bad analogy then, because it's not.
Still.
What I'm saying is that we will get to Legendary Armor eventually.
Yeah, we will. I think it will be after the next. I think the next raid, okay. So I don't know. Suppose we get 3 raid wings. It will be Raid Wing 3 or Raid Wing 6, and with 3 we already have. Boom, Legendary Armor. Or say maybe it's only 2 raid wings. Maybe it's only 2 raid wings we're getting at the end of 2. Job done.
I think so. I think Legendary Armor will be available after the next full raid is out.
Yeah. I don't know. What concerns me is it takes normally 9 months for a regular set of armor, which is ridiculous.
Well, we kind of know that
Legendary Armor takes even more time per set. There's 3 sets, so it's just ridiculous.
The armor
set. Didn't the 9 months include the fact that there would be 3 armor sets for these?
No. They made a statement last year that said it takes them 9 months to make an armor set. That's why you see more outfits than armor sets. Right, a set.
Just an armor set. Yeah,
and that's why Mo had said that when you see the new metas, the new maps, and so forth, the rewards would be a shoulder piece or gloves, because a single piece is doable within Living Story, but a full armor set is something they reserve for expansions.
Yeah, but
that's why they just port stuff like the Glacial Gauntlets over.
I assume that they meant by armor set being not just 6 pieces in each race, but all classes of all heavy, light, and medium as well.
No. The way it was explained was 1 set plus 5 races is what takes time. Which, to be fair, Human and Sylvari are the same, pretty much.
I don't know.
Right?
To me, it kind of seems like bullshit, seeing as they certainly seem to be very good at making outfits in the gem store. No?
I think outfits are probably easier to do, but I also think it is absolute just BS. I think they just like don't want to dedicate the resources to it
The game engine's older than
because
Robo.
I don't know.
No, and I totally get what you're saying. 50 times 9 months is 37.5 years. It would take them, my age in order to make the damn game. But obviously, it was much different at some point. I mean, I'm just going off quotes from the developers from last year. They most said it takes them 9 months to make an armor set. That's for all 5 races, and that seems absurd to me.
Yeah,
but I am not a designer. I do not know anything about modeling and how you apply armor to a model, and I don't know anything about the whole process. So I'm just going off by what they tell us.
Know modelers who have credentials such as making intro videos for Disney Pixar movies, like the one with the little birds on Monsters Inc. And I'm pretty sure if I told them it took them 9 months to design an armor set, they would probably laugh at that.
I don't know. Maybe it was like one guy, and Card says something, but it honestly might not be a joke. Like armor team equals one person. That honestly might not be wrong. They may just have almost everyone assigned to doing other things, so they don't even have time to work. So when they say it takes 9 months, that might actually be accurate. They just don't have anyone doing it most of the time.
Well, and then if that's true, and I think there is some truth in that. That is, I mean, that's always kind of been a problem with ArenaNet, right? It's always about lack of human resources to some extent on why things take a certain amount of time. A company like Blizzard has tons of money, tons of resources, and people, and therefore, generally speaking, and they develop several different games. Things happen when they release a patch. There's more to it. There's more meat to it than what we generally kind of see in Guild Wars 2.
I would imagine the outfits are like the result of like 1 or 2, maybe 3 people just sitting down with modeling software that they're very familiar with and just cranking it out in like 3 days.
I don't know. All of this sounds like a lot of conjecture that we have no way of backing up.
Yeah, no, you're correct.
I mean, the facts that we do know is that it takes them 9 months to make an armor piece. That is the quote that came from the Ask Me Anything.
The thing about the 1 year to make the World v World overhaul is probably because they had to just rebuild the whole engine and like recode World versus World, if I had to guess.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling that was the World versus World was built for one thing, and they didn't ever plan on people just stacking on a commander tag to literally be invisible because of culling. So, like, and again, like, I would imagine that they probably had to rebuild the engine for gliding because, like, it was just never designed to do that. And somebody thought gliding would be good, make it happen or else. And so they probably rebuilt the engine. Like, that's stuff I've talked about before. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
that's probably why they can't like add old lions, or maybe that has to do with that. I don't know. But like this is funny.
Old Lions Arch?
Yeah.
Oh,
it may just be
we know at one point
maybe set up in some other world that they can't really pull it back from.
A good example is a couple of years ago now, maybe 2 years or so, when we had the old LA. Maybe it's been 3 years. We had the old LA. There used to be one developer who went to LA to place all of the decorations individually every Winter's Day because there was some issue with the engine where it wouldn't save that version of the map or something. So for the first 2, I think it was the first 2 Winter's Days, there was somebody, one person, I believe it was just one person, who was going through and placing all the gifts and decorations for Winter's Day. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah, I would have done that for free because I would have loved it.
It kind of sounds like a cool job, but can you imagine that that's your job? You're going to work every day and you're placing presents around LA to make it Winter's Day, right? And I don't know that it works that way anymore, but it used to work that way. But it's just a sign of
how can you not save
how the
I don't
engine
understand that.
has particular problems. It was something about saving. I don't remember the exact quote because it was 3 years ago, but
Yeah, but some weird shit can happen though that shouldn't happen. I mean, Zera and Keep Construct worked correctly on the test server, but when it got moved over to the live server, it was broken.
right. It's
Right?
broken in this problem.
Yeah. So there are always problems. That's just how these sort of things goes. With it just goes crazy, guys. It just goes wrong sometimes. Wait, hang on. What's Brazil found? What's going on?
Brobo found. Did I link that to you, Brobo? Because that was a website I found the other day. It's ridiculous.
Wait,
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Wait, whoa! What the fuck is this pasta?
It is that is straight from the website. Literally, that is an actual website. I'm not kidding. Card just linked it.
Oh, Axel is saying that they changed things around the map, so they just couldn't reuse last year's. That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
From the first year to the second year, I guess.
Oh,
the map
okay.
changed in some
I
way,
pasted it in the Salt Discord. I thought I only put it in my Discord. Jesus.
But yeah, I think a lot of this kind of stems from the fact that Guild Wars 2 operates on a modified Guild Wars 1 engine, right? We've seen this plenty of other games as well, plenty of other MMOs that work on some modified engine. There's always these weird problems and issues with the code that, like Teapot is saying, it works fine on the test server, but you port it over and for some reason it's broken and doesn't,
Yeah. Sometimes things just go wrong. Really as simple as that.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are some problems with the engine. I don't think anyone is going to deny that. This is what happens when it takes so long to make a game, right? And by the time you finish the game, your engine is just it's gone. Guys, what the fuck is this shit? Why are you fucking pasting this shit? Guys, what the fuck is this shit? You need to stop.
Teapot's gonna get his license revoked.
Yep. Rip stream. Don't refresh. Stream banned, guys. It's over.
They fixed the res bug on Zera.
No, they didn't. Did they?
1UP says they did.
I don't know. 1UP. Well, when did they fix it? It must have been quite recent because it's still. I don't know. I remember it happening, a few weeks ago or something. But maybe it has been patched. In fairness, that bug was.
The engine doesn't
terrible.
have problems. It is the problem. Yeah. I get that. But I mean, what are they going to do at this point? They're not going to make a brand. They're not going to make a brand new engine. That decision was made, unfortunately, and kind of stuck with it.
Yeah. They would never fix the bugs on Zera. No, they probably not. It's pretty weird. Zera
is frustrating for that, right? Like.
No. Wing 3 has some weird bugs.
Buggy.
Yeah. And it's difficult to sell. Well, it's annoying to sell Zera because you have to keep the buyer alive the entire time if they want the achievement. Because otherwise they don't get the achievement a lot of the time. So you have to keep them alive the entire time. And they can wipe you because they don't know what to do. Feels bad, man.
I'm gonna guess that the infinite gliding bug is still a thing as well.
Yep, the jetpack is still there.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty harmless though, so they're probably not going to fix that. It's it's not really a big deal, is it? It's all right.
It's just.
I want a jetpack.
Kind of annoying.
That will cost you about 7,000 gold right now, I think.
Oh yeah, really?
The molten.
Yeah, 74.99 or something like that.
Ooh.
The molten jetpack is going for.
That's a little bit pricey.
I sold mine for 600 gold. I feel like an idiot.
You might have missed out. Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
600 gold. Well, but with inflation, that's probably like 74,000 now, right?
7,400? I doubt it.
Oh man,
it's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it is. So,
where were we going with this, by the way?
I don't know.
Well, we were talking about legendary armor and
yeah,
why it's not released and that all related to an expansion announcement, and yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking.
We got really sidetracked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It always gets a bit of a problem, you know. We always seem to sidetrack and digress a little bit, but, you know, that's all right. The escort duo was this guy. He actually tried to advertise on a TeaTime, but he accidentally got caught by the spam filter. What's his name? What's that guy's name? The guy who does the hacking.
There's only one.
There's one specific guy who does the hacks, and
I don't know.
he's done a Spirit Veil speed run in 1 minute because he just fly hacks through with super with super speed. And he duoed the escort event by fly hacking.
The card says Nike, not Nike.
No, Erwin. What's his fucking name? Selcow or Selco. I don't even fucking know.
I imagine his ban is coming.
Yeah. It's okay. In the downtime from EPAC 2 until release, they'll bring back Scarlet and she'll nuke lines. Oh, then we get another line. Yeah, you're right, Ajax. Holy shit, he's onto something.
Yeah, the thing about
Hire this man.
banning for fly hacking is that they're not going to ban anyone because it's not really detectable.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really anything that you can do that's detectable.
They don't need to detect it. They can just watch his videos.
Yeah, but if they don't see his account name or anything, they would have to like actually dig through logs to find it. Like that's really the only way they're gonna do anything if they have some form of logging. Like apparently they finally now have a way to detect gold selling and gold buying, like 4 years late. But like, don't know. I don't know.
Is gold selling good and gold buying like a big issue in Guild Wars 2?
I don't think so.
I've never.
Not really, but people do it.
Because you could buy gold anyway, but I guess it's cheaper that way. But still, it's
much cheaper.
Yeah, you can. I got a whisper last night that like some website selling legendaries for $75. Like
that's about a third of the price it would cost you. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Well, enjoy your ban.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think it is.
I really wouldn't suggest doing that, especially since they've gotten way more aggressive with it. But like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not really recommending anyone do anything. I just want to make that clear. I'm just like, I have observed people that do all sorts of TOS violation, and nothing's really happened to any of them.
Yep. It's a little frustrating sometimes.
But, don't hack, guys, and don't gold sell. Come on, who does that? Come on, you got to keep the game. You got to keep the economy fair for everyone. We don't want to. We certainly wouldn't want to, basically, fucking sell gold. I mean, who just buy gems, guys? Come on, if you buy gems, you get more armor sets. And
just send all your gold to me anyway. So
would you guys
won't have that problem?
Would you guys buy the expansion? Because we've got an interesting point here that was mentioned. No new engine equals no expansion, because everything has to be rewritten. Okay. Would you guys buy an expansion if it just made the game run well and nothing else?
No.
Well, how much? How much do you charge me for this?
But let's say $30. 30 Americans. 30 Americans.
Yeah, probably.
I probably wouldn't, because I don't really have that many problems with it right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I don't really understand how they would even do that, though.
I do run into issues, but yeah, I mean,
how are they going to make it run better for some people and not others?
That's a good point.
In the gem store.
In the gem store. You can buy the performance pack, it just doubles your frame rate.
You know what? This would totally make me mad and it. But I want to see an item in the gem store for like 5,000 gems. I just want to see an absurd item in the gem store for that much for that much gold and gems.
Like what?
5,000 gems, and
I don't even know. I don't even know what the item is. An armor set or something. I want them to release an armor set in the gem store for some ridiculous amount.
It unlocks 60 frames per second. If you don't pay it, you can only run it at 30 frames a second maximum. And then for another 5k gems, you can get to 144.
People, including myself, would lose their shit. I just want to see it happen. Just make it happen. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Add a 5,000 gem item to the gem store.
Do it. No.
5,000 gems. How much is that in money?
No, it's
like $100.
$100, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it's like $100.
No, Inks, come on. Your fucking your marketing game is way off. Do you know what you sell it for?
Add
4,001 gems. 4,001 gems. Okay? That's what you do. And then you remove currency exchange from the game, so you're forced to buy another pack as well.
New World by Amazon will be Guild Wars 3? No, it won't.
It's different. It's very different. It's a Renaissance theme, isn't it? You know, swords and shit. A bit more realistic. Well, it's less fantasy, more, you know, real or some shit. And it's more sandboxy, if I recall correctly, as well. It'd be certainly interesting to see what they come up with. Seeing as they've now poached most of ArenaNet, Well, no, actually, the people from ArenaNet are working on Crucible. They're not even. They've got a bunch of people. They got Grouch. Yeah. He's been stolen. They all belong to Amazon now. Bow down to our Amazon overlords.
Yep.
I mean, we're owned by Amazon right now. This is Twitch. Yeah, exactly.
Can't wait to play as a Native American and do tribal dances. Are you ready for your diseased blankets as well, Deathmore?
Wow, look at this. Brobo got the character name Leaving for Amazon. What the fuck?
Yeah, I seen that today.
Brobo, I think Brobo also has half expansion mic as well. So that's not very nice, is it? Nice bully, Brobo.
To be honest, the biggest thing for MMOs is how the combat feels. I played quite a few over time, and if the combat just doesn't feel as nice, and some people are really going to hate this, but I really feel like the combat in Guild Wars 2 feels fairly fluid. Not perfect, mind you, but it feels pretty good to play.
Yeah.
Whereas other MMOs can feel slow or laggy and choppy, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely, that it's the best MMO PvP I've ever, or not PvP, but combat in general that I've ever experienced.
It just feels good when I am in combat, is what I'm trying to explain. Whereas when I played ESO, and I haven't played it recently, so maybe it's very different now, but when I played it in alpha and pre-alpha and all that kind of stuff, and when I played it at launch, because the combat really didn't change from alpha to launch, to be honest, didn't like the way it felt. Not that the combat was necessarily bad, it just felt different and weird. And then there's other games where SWTOR and such, there's like that 2-second internal cooldown or whatever it is. It makes it feel slower and kind of clunky. And so really New World or any MMO is going to come down to the combat for me.
Of course.
Combat first. If the game's combat feels good, then I start to look at the other features of the game and what they offer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the gameplay is what makes the game. Otherwise, it's a game. Elder Scrolls Online still gets more content. I mean, getting regular content is not our strong point here at Guild Wars 2. Okay.
What are you talking about? We get regular content. Wait, what does ESO get?
I've no idea. I've never played it.
I can't. Somebody I was watching Jero stream Crowfall, which is a new MMO in alpha or pre-alpha or something now, and somebody was talking about the content ESO was getting bad, was getting bad, and it sounded like a lot of content that they get. So
fair enough.
ESO is no longer on a subscription, right? It's on a pay to play.
Correct. There's like a VIP sub that you can pay for ESO, but it is changed, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Wanted information.
2017.
Don't get me wrong.
We're here.
I'm not trying to say that ESO is bad combat wise. It just didn't feel good playing the combat.
I don't know, stuff like Skyrim.
That was at launch.
It is impossible to play Skyrim without combat mods, honestly. Like, the combat experience just isn't good.
So Rim is saying that ESO gets a big paid DLC every 3 months. About the size of HOT, they say. Some of them, as far as he knows. How much are they, is I guess my question. Like, if it's $10 for the size of HOT every time, that's pretty good. But if it's $50 for the size of HOT, that's also pretty good. But do you have to also pay
I would not pay $50 every 3 months.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I would
you have to
pay like $75 for a season pass for like a year.
It's $20 each, apparently.
$20 each.
I'd probably do that.
Yeah, $20 every 3 months doesn't seem so bad.
And apparently, if you subscribe, you get all the DLC anyway.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
do you have to buy the expansions in order to keep playing?
Probably
I doubt it.
Content.
Just the content.
No, I shouldn't think
the
so.
content.
You can probably just play, but not the expansion. Like, same with Guild Wars 2, yeah?
Yep.
See, it's so interesting when you talk to different people because Netco is saying that it's not that much content every 3 months, and other people are saying it's way more content every 3 months. There's also Final Fantasy 14, which does really well.
Game PvP.
Honestly, it looks a bit. Hey, if you think about what's going on here, this is the same as
Honestly,
fucking Guild Wars 2.
it's Guild Wars 2. It's just zoomed in closer.
Yeah.
If you zoomed in really close, like, it would be the same thing.
The animations don't look as good though. The animations look trash. Actually, what the?
The animations are honestly horrible.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're just stacking on top of each other and then casting spells. Yep, it seems like
2012 Guild Wars 2.
I feel like that boss didn't have any mechanics though. I'm not that impressed.
Honestly,
that looks like Sabbath of Souls.
A lot of the, again, like, Guild Wars 2 dungeon bosses, some of them have pretty good mechanics, but you just don't ever see them because they just explode, which kind of sucks.
You lose the DLC access if you drop the sub, though. It's not permanent.
Oh, that's...
Wow. Wow, that's some dirtiness right there. That's a dirty burger right there, served hot and fresh.
So I don't know. I think I like the structure of Guild Wars 2 a little bit better than that then.
Final Fantasy 14 does really well also, but I don't like the combat, unfortunately.
I have a feeling I would like Final Fantasy 14, but I can't play it again. I bought it when it first came out, and I got the free month, and it was just the worst thing I've ever played. And
yeah, I don't like standing still and casting stuff with the global cooldown. It's not fun.
That's what I mean about combat. Yeah.
No, but it was terrible. And then of course they did the Reborn, Final Fantasy 14 Reborn, and they made it a lot better, and everybody likes it now. But just because of that horrible first experience I had, I can't go back.
Yeah, tons of people like it. And,
I hope you never meet a girl, Boots.
Gets good content. Wow.
That was harsh. Wrecked.
So yeah, anyway, I don't know. There's a couple of, I know this is a Guild Wars 2 podcast generally, but there's some other MMOs on the horizon that might be interesting.
There are other MMOs on the market.
We'll see.
But
Crowfall looks interesting if you like PvP world versus world aspect. It's supposed to be, I mean, you won't see it for another year or so, but yeah, that one looks like it has potential.
Yeah,
not even sure how Camelot
Unchained is doing anymore. But I mean, many MMOs have fallen. Few survive.
Mm-hmm.
Few survive the wrath of the other MMOs. And Guild Wars 2 has pretty much stood the test of time, really. I mean, it's been around for a good chunk of time now. Almost 5 years.
Almost.
Yeah, almost 5
years. That being
years.
said, all of that being said, I don't know. I'm pretty excited for this year for Guild Wars 2. If they're able to keep up the pace that we've seen in the second half of 2016, then we should be in a pretty good
Golden.
place.
Yeah.
Golden.
I think 2017 is going to be a good year for Guild Wars 2, guys. It's going to be
I
good.
agree.
I'm looking forward to damn, I'm ready for another expansion. Another expansion is going to be hype. Really fucking hype.
I think the new expansion will come in 2017 for sure.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible.
As do I.
Yeah, and maybe on the 5-year anniversary of Guild Wars 2.
Ooh, no.
Why not?
Wait, what?
No, it won't be on the anniversary.
Why not?
Because that would be too soon. Too soon, Executus.
Is it too soon?
Yeah.
Because wouldn't it be just so Mike O'Brien if...
I think they would have announced it by now, no?
But no, wouldn't it just be... Because he's all about... he's all about show, don't tell. No, he's all about show, don't tell. He's all about... he doesn't like hyping things up. He doesn't like talking about things before they release. So, I don't know, maybe sooner rather than later or something.
So it's just a normal Tuesday patch day and they just put the whole expansion in the game?
That's right. No, I'm saying more along the lines of they announce something and then they say, oh, and by the way, it's coming out in 2 months.
It's going to be interesting because Boots is right. Mo doesn't like to talk about anything ahead of time. He just likes to release it and then talk about it afterwards. So I think that when we do get an expansion announcement, it's going to have a very different feeling than Heart of Thorns as far as information coming out and build up of the game. Now, I don't think we're going to log in one Tuesday and be like, hey, do you want to buy for the Frozen Heart for $50? I don't think it's going to be like that, but
Frozen Heart.
Whatever. I just made it up. Cogs of War. Whatever the fuck you want to call it, the next expansion. I think that there's going to be less build up. I don't think the time from announcement to launch is going to be quite as long as it was last time.
Well, I mean, it's certainly looking that way, either way.
They do have some problems they need to tackle before they launch, though.
Was like making sure
legendary
it was.
Armor.
Yep.
Was legendary armor. Tio, was legendary armor announced as a feature of Heart of Thorns?
It was announced in nearly, I think, about 3 years ago that they were going to add legendary armor to the game. And when a 2013 blog post said they were going to add legendary armor.
I don't know.
Is that not what happened? Can someone verify me on that?
I don't know.
Well, didn't they say they were going to add it? Because I made a video. One of my first ever Guild Wars 2 videos was on the fact, oh, they're going to add legendary armor to the fucking game. Holy shit! And that was a very long time ago. And then Heart of Thorns came. Yeah, it will come in the expansion. Now we're a good chunk of time into the expansion.
Because if they didn't in any of the publicity say that one of the features of Heart of Thorns is legendary armor, then they don't have to wait. They don't have to wait for legendary armor for the next expansion to come out. But if they did say it, then they probably do have to wait. So I don't know.
Right. I don't know. I do see a lot. I'd have to go look at the page and stuff to see exactly what it is. It was a big selling point, legendary armor.
Oh,
yes and no.
No.
It was to... Go ahead.
I need to correct myself here. They didn't say legendary armor. Legendary armor was the expansion. It was new legendary weapons. It was new legendary weapons that my first video.
Yeah.
Legendary armor was all about Heart of Thorns. That is, I was absolutely wrong there. It's new legendary weapons they said they would add. It was legendary armor, HOT, boom.
Legendary armor was a Heart of Thorns feature, so...
I thought legendary weapons was a Heart of Thorns feature.
Yeah, it is as well. Yeah, they both are.
They both
so
are, okay.
What's interesting about that is they're releasing one legendary weapon per living story release, but they need to start releasing more than one at a time because they're never going to release all of them before the next expansion.
Did they say a full set was coming?
Minus underwater.
Okay.
So I would assume, but then they put them on suspension, but now they're off suspension. It'll be interesting, but I think that we need to have legendary armor and finish the legendary weapons before the next expansion launches. So
that I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe legendary armor is going to come in, but I don't know whether or not it was supposed
There's
to be.
no
type
maybe
HOT.
about it. It has to. No, legendary armor has to be done. Come on. Yeah, it's
I
right
mean,
here. It's right here on
has to be
Hearththorn's
done.
page. Legendary armor.
Okay, so
Legendary armor.
if it is on there, then yes, it does have to come before the next expansion. But I don't know about the legendary weapons because they already did a whole spiel about that. They already said,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, but then they brought them back. I don't know. I guess that's sort of a gray area on the legendary weapons, but I would expect them. They certainly can't talk about any more legendary anything until the current ones are done.
Yeah,
Like you can't say.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. We can't say in the new expansion there will be more new legendary armor and new legendary weapons, or like, yeah, as long as the first one hasn't been released yet. You can't like tie it to the next expansion. Say the rest of the legendary weapons will be coming out in the next expansion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I mean, I guess
Because the first one hasn't been released yet. They
Makes
can.
more sense to do 8 with hot,
Yeah.
8 with the next expansion. Sure, Phantom, that does make sense to a certain extent, but people expect it as part of this expansion. You certainly can't sell legendary weapons as part of the next expansion unless you finish this one. And actually, I think it would be a poor decision to sell legendary anything with the next expansion when you haven't finished your legendary items for this expansion. I think that you would receive a lot of backlash. I think you're going to receive backlash anyway from something like that, but I think you would receive a lot more if it wasn't even complete at the time.
Okay, so legendary armor is part of War for Raids. We're introducing legendary armor. Conquering raid content will earn you pieces of legendary precursors, which forge a legendary head, blah blah blah. Like legendary weapons, these pieces will have the same stats. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so and raids were introduced as part of HOT.
Yeah.
So that begs the question: will there be raids tied only to the next expansion? Like, will we only be able to access some raids coming out in the next expansion by buying the next expansion?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then in that case, yes, definitely legendary armor has to be completed.
It has to be done. It absolutely has
before
to be.
the expansion. Yeah. There might be a new set of legiondary armor in the next expansion.
Yeah.
There will not ever be a new set of legendary armor.
I don't think so. Also, apparently, it wasn't even new legendary weapons. It was just precursor crafting in the broad place. See, I can't remember fucking anything, guys. I got some kind of dementia set up here. It's fucked. Okay?
No, they mentioned new legendary weapons quite a while ago.
Oh.
I remember I posted it on Reddit under an alt account, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, there's not going to be... I honestly don't see another legendary armor set ever. I think they've realized it may have been a mistake. It's maybe a little bit more work than they imagined at first. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and also a good point. Like, if in the off chance that they do make a new set of legendary armor, are they going to tie it to raids again? Because there have been complaints from a lot of people about having to do raids to get legendary armor.
I say of course, but that might not be true.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's tough to say.
It's tough to say. We're just gonna have to wait, guys. We're just gonna have to wait. They're gonna do a new expansion, but then again, maybe not. Who knows?
Cooking 500 with perma foods. It's actually an interesting concept.
Permanent seaweed salad. Oh my god.
Just permanent everything in the games.
Permanent everything in the game. That would be so
none
good.
of it.
I would buy that.
Imagine if cooking allowed you to have 2 different foods on at the same time at some point. Cooking 500.
Broken.
Yeah.
Two different foods, but half the effect.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Except, how do you say half the effect for stuff like on hit do this and on hit do that?
Just half the chance.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or
50% chance.
Or half the power of it, half the damage or whatever.
How do you feel about are we running too late? We might be. I don't even know what time it is.
But legendary food, get 2 food effects, 5,000 gem unlock. There you go.
I'm all for it. 5,000 gems.
But then there you go. Then we lose the one thing that Guild Wars 2 is good at, and that not being pay to win.
My
Yeah,
Skype
Jebro,
just keeps muting.
Yeah.
you
You missed
it
all the
earlier.
PvP stuff, Jebro. You missed all of it.
We talked like 3 hours of PvP.
Yeah, too much, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, Mountain Dew, Baja Blast plus 200 power. I need this in my life. World of Warcraft did it. Come on, ArenaNet.
There's already a 200 power plus 200 power, but it's at above 90.
But it's not from drinking Mountain Dew.
That's a good point.
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, who would win? Okay, Twitch chat. Who would win? A team of Salt's elitists or Jebro's team of bold PvPers? Who would win?
They're all bald?
Yes.
All of Jebro's team is bald?
Yes. None of them have any hair. Who's gonna win? Would they get EZ'd? You've lost weight? Wow, you must be Americaning wrong. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
No.
The fucking 1,000 degree knife. Yeah. I got sucked into those videos the other day, Card. Fucking hell.
Why would you watch that?
I don't know.
It's trash.
It showed up in my feed and it was like 1,000 degree knife versus something. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
I saw that too.
And I started watching. I'm like halfway through the video and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I watching this? So random. Kill myself. I should. I'm just gonna let science do it, Card. Gonna let nature take its course.
Jebro is NA now, so he can probably, I mean, I don't know, whatever rank you were on EU, just add like 1,000 rating to that. That's what you'll get in NA, so I won't worry about it. Jebro, you probably honestly, you can probably get rank 1. You know what I'm saying? No DDoS. Don't DDoS me. Don't do it, Jebro. We already have QT.
1,000 degree knife versus its Poppy.
1,000 degree knife versus Guild Wars 2 engine. Yeah. Don't DDoS. Bam. I don't even know. What the fuck? What even happened? We've just gone crazy again. The fuck were we even talking about? Oh,
I don't remember.
And unfortunately, Brazil's having technical difficulties.
And I've been tuning in and out.
Oh, well, you were, you keep getting shit.
My Skype is just broken.
Wow.
Do we want to take questions from the audience?
Yeah, let's just, yeah, sure.
They never ask. They are just going to ask troll questions, though.
Yeah, I know. You have to answer them.
Okay, okay, guys, we're going to answer your fucking questions. So ask. We can answer everything. Inks does look very handsome with less of a beard. Good job, sir. From Jebro.
Yeah.
There you go.
Snow asks, did you steal Brazil's beanie, Inks?
No, there's no green ball. There's no green ball on top.
Do you guys think there'll be a new content released tomorrow? No.
Well, some content, I think.
2 weeks from Tuesday.
There'll probably be a little something. No, you don't think like a little? Not tomorrow, on Tuesday.
Well, when is the Chinese New Year?
Then they'll put the festival thingy, won't they?
Yeah, you're gonna get. It's the year of the cock. It's the year of the rooster. So prepare yourself for cock backpacks.
When's Trump's inauguration? I want to know.
Are they gonna have a Trump-themed raid boss?
Yes.
That's my question. It's Friday.
Head. Just a giant Trump head. Ha ha ha! Build a wall. He just builds walls all around himself. That's the raid boss.
Yeah. Yes, Jebro, I am in North Carolina. The move was all right. It was pretty smooth, actually. I'm still unpacking boxes and stuff, though. 2 weeks till Trump. Yeah. Do you think what they could do? They could bring back Minister Codicus for stuff when in 2 weeks when Trump gets inaugurated. That'd be.
I think the next story will involve Codicus.
Yeah. Because we haven't heard of them. They just kind of dropped that. They're like, oh, fuck that. Let's go do something else.
Yeah, I think it's time to come back to that.
Isles of Janther, here we come.
We're going to let Bram just simmer a little while. Bram will just stew. Do
you mean actually boil him alive, or do you mean actually in the metaphorical sense?
Hey, I like him being a douchebag.
Because honestly, at the end of the day, you talk shit about our fucking new guild. We know how we're not going to do it. You talk shit about us, honestly, we boil you alive. Okay, that's how we do things in Dragon's Watch, whatever it's called. Okay. And when's the next raid? The next raid will be probably in the next few months, hopefully. Please.
Skyline asks, how much LI do I have? I think I have like 16.
Wow.
I've done all the bosses. I've done all the raids at least once, but I haven't raided since the last time I raided with you guys, Teapot, which was a while ago.
Trash. Are you casual, Boots? Is that what this is?
I think I'm casual. I think I'm a casual Guild Wars 2 player.
Casual player. Okay.
I've been watching some people do account tours recently. I am super fucking casual. My account is garbage. Total utter garbage. I hate my account. It's time to delete the whole fucking thing.
Oh, no. I was gonna start again.
I hate everything. I'm just gonna delete it all. Like my account is utter garbage.
What's wrong with your account though?
It's inferior in many ways.
In what way?
Just so many ways.
Can you give me what's the top way that it's inferior?
It lacks legendaries and perma items. It's just that, so it lacks proper gold spending management.
I have a bunch of permanent items. Am I superior to you?
You are superior, yep, in every way, every possible way.
Yeah.
Your account is far superior.
Do you have what permanent items do you have, Inks?
I don't have any of them.
You don't have any of them?
No.
I mean, I have what the trading.
You have
posts?
everything. We saw that video, Teapot.
Yeah?
We saw it. We saw you casually.
Yeah, I want to make a video where I casually buy
999 gold
fucking repair
kit. Oh my god!
Because I can't be bothered to find it.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it was only 1K, so I just thought, fuck it.
Oh yeah, whatever. Only 1K. How much? How much of that 1K is donations, Teapot? How much?
I don't spend donations on things for me. So
all right,
none.
good.
So there you go.
I'm just too greedy. I'm just a greedy little goblin. I would totally do that. It's funny that a lot of
buy a repair kit for 1,000 gold.
It's interesting to me that there's a number of streamers. I guess there's opposite spectrums. There's a couple of streamers who don't do that, like Teapot is saying. They'll get donations, but they don't actually really, or they don't accept. Some of them don't accept donations at all to their account. Yeah. And others,
I just give shit away, easy.
Other streamers just accept it all, just take it all in.
Well, I take everything. You know, if you send me fucking 250 potatoes, I'll still take it. But I'll just usually give it away. I mean, I don't know. Melvin just goes. Melvin is just an absolute lunatic. He sent me 2 copies of every Frostforge skin.
Wow.
That was my what the fuck face.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Jaw the man, my boy, sent me the minstrel. Just boom, sent me the minstrel.
Nike knows what I'm talking about. Accept everything and then make reaction videos for money.
That's where you really want to go. You know, that's how you make the money. Because you make the money, you get the in-game money, then you make the real money with the videos.
You know, I don't. You know, Kuba. You know, I don't have that ecto gambling portal. You son of a bitch.
Gambling is trash. Don't do it, guys. You're just gonna lose.
I literally just won it for the stupid achievement and the portal item. I don't do it to make money because I don't make money, but
is the gambling like normal gambling where the odds are against you, or is it 50-50?
I would say the odds are generally against you.
Probably.
Although there's a number of people in Salt who would and do make some pretty massive gains from it.
So but it's probably a gold sink, right?
Yeah, it is. That's what it's there for.
It's meant to be.
Ecto sink, gold sink.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to Brobo, okay? Brobo Frodo _ QT, because he said he is. Brobo's a good guy, okay? He's QT.
He's a good player. He's a nice guy.
Whenever Lewis from Quantify gets a little bit angry, he just takes out on Brobo. He's there just to as the whipping boy of QT. Raid's not going so well. DPS uptime's a little bit low. QT members are dead on the floor. Brobo gets flamed, and then everyone feels a little bit happy about that. You know, that's what Brobo's there for. He's got a YouTube channel. I believe he was forced to stay in the the training training area. He was forced to say that until he actually got the benchmark for Fresh Air Staff, which he has now got on his YouTube channel, which you can go say. He's even been forced to use QT music as well. He really has. He has no choice in the matter at all. And there you go. There's a shout out to my boy Brobo. He does the sick DPS. He loves to die on Gorseville because he there's no instant CC, so he just suicides. So Brobo, he fucking loves it. Okay, he just grinds. He was grinding Frost Spirit RNG for several weeks. He was trapped in the Golem Arena for several weeks. There we go. Shout out to my man Brobo Frodo. Everyone go check out his channel. Go fucking watch his video. Brobo's a cool dude. Okay, Brobo's a good guy, good player, nice guy. So,
good player.
Yeah, link your channel, Brobo. Go. What the fuck? Come on.
Man, times have changed.
Yeah.
Because I remember old Brobo. I remember back in the day, old Brobo was there. I think he raided with you the first time, and there were some laughs about that.
He didn't. He failed the updrafts, Boots. That's what you're remembering. I believe.
Okay, yeah. Good times.
So
he's improved quite a bit then.
Yeah,
he's QT now.
It's an inspirational story. It's an inspirational story, guys. Seriously.
Yeah.
From not being able to use updrafts in Guild Wars 2, he's now joined the self-proclaimed top players in Quantified.
You know what? I just subscribed to Brobo. Boom, done.
Boom. I subbed to Brobo. Hang on. I'm going to sub to Brobo Frodo. Guys, can everyone in Twitch chat sub to Brobo Frodo, please? Because if he gets over 100 subs, if we get over 100 subs, it should be really good. Because that means he can get a custom channel link. Because of new YouTube, you have to have 100 subs to get a custom channel URL. So everyone in chat sub to Brobo so we can hook him up, get that link. And Brobo will be a real elitist, okay? There you go.
I subbed. Can I sub but still dislike his videos?
I mean, yes. You can. Yeah, you can. But I mean, why would you do that?
No, I'll like it. I like this. Yeah. That music really does it.
But seeing as we've just shilled for Brobo, should we shill for ourselves now? Who are you guys again? What is this? TeaTime or something?
I forget. I really forget. It's been too long.
Is this World of Inks?
Yeah. Brazil. What was the comment you got? I was watching last TeaTime you guys did when I was away. Brazil got a comment about being irrelevant. What was that comment?
Ooh,
I don't remember.
Someone.
I think I just replied with and you're commenting about me or something like that.
It was good. It was golden. Yeah, but my name is MMO Inks. I'm irrelevant. You should follow me anyway, just like Brobo. And I've got a couple YouTube videos coming out. I've got a Revenant.
Whoa!
I've got a Revenant guide coming out. Revenant build guide.
Revenant guide.
That should be a lot of fun. Brazil's seen sort of a rough draft. Should be good. Maximum memes. I'm gonna try and meme it out, and it should be good stuff. Kill yourself.
I heard Brobo Frodo started raids with a rough draft.
It's true.
I'm irrelevant because I play Revenant. It's true.
What kind of guide is it? Can you give us a hint?
It's just, the classic QT Revenant guide, the build that everybody runs.
Yep. But I've got some good news because I'm with you. Inks, we're a team. Do you know why? Because you know what I'm doing? I'm going on a fresh account, okay? And we're gonna do every raid boss, every achievement with 0 insights, only pugs, no salt. Okay? No salt teams, only pugs, and I do all the achievements as well. Maybe not slippery solving, that might be pure cancer, okay? And do you know what class my stream picked for me to do it on? It was Revenant. It was Revenant.
Was it?
I will be pugging.
That's so terrible.
I will be pugging all raids with Revenant, 300 achievement points and 0 legendary insights.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Are you going to use Ink's build?
I will use Inks' build.
Well, good. I mean, my build is just the QT build. So, what are you bringing to the video then? Which is the same build that has been used for months and months and months and months and months. It's, standard. People ask all the time, like, what build do you use on your Revenant? And when you say, oh, I just use the standard build, they're like, what is that? I don't understand. It's just like, okay, well, here's a video that will explain how you can become a better Revenant player.
A better Revenant player?
Yeah, that's all I can really tell you. There are tactics within the video that will make you
a pro
better
gamer,
Revenant player.
a pro Revenant.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. I mean, it won't make you Deroyer good, but it'll make you pretty good.
Is it like things you have to say to respond to people who are asking why are you playing Revenant?
No, but that would be a good video as well.
Why? Wow, Brobo's getting destroyed apparently. Mass dislikes. Feels bad, man.
Well, he shouldn't take that seriously because he knows.
17 dislikes? Really, guys?
18 now.
Really?
I liked it.
20 dislikes? Are you guys fucking kidding me with this shit?
Brobo's dislikes are good because of how YouTube analytics work.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Brobo getting flamed now. Don't flag his channel, guys.
Flag his channel.
But yeah, Boots, who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? What your room has changed. Your scenery has changed, Boots.
That's right.
How
I
did you
should have
even
put on
get
the
in
light. Yeah, I'm a new American.
Fresh American.
But yeah, you can find me at World Avengers on YouTube. And now that I'm here, I could probably start doing stuff again.
Whoa!
And I had a month of not having a computer, which was rough, but not so bad. It was kind of freeing. It was nice, liberating.
Get hyped.
Get hyped.
Get hyped. Prepare yourselves for that, my friends.
I've also lost my voice, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is Brazil even still here?
Yeah, I am.
Brazil.
Still alive?
It's
I
hard
heard
to
him
tell
furiously
because
tipping
all we see is a haiku dragon.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Brazil. When you
Haiku.
Haiku. Why don't you tell us a haiku about your own channel?
Brobo is a fag. That's 5 syllables. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word on here? Brobo is a nice guy. There, we'll just leave it at that. That's my haiku.
I did. I got an interesting new follower on Twitter the other day.
Who?
Haiku Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just got one right now too. Yeah. Is that you?
Yeah, it is.
I got a slightly different follower.
I'm spreading out.
What happened to...
Yes, you did.
Quite similar, but not the same. Yeah. Go subscribe to Brazil. Most people know who Brazil is, probably. Go. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's me, isn't it? Follow the stream. I'm sure you've enjoyed the wisdom.
God.
You've enjoyed the wisdom? Wait, what? What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Follow this stream. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube, and then subscribe to this channel as well. Give me that fat money, guys. Fat
We're all
stacks.
getting banned.
No. You need to sub before I get banned. If you can't sub after I get banned, that's not gonna cut it, guys. Okay, that is unacceptable, my friends. Don't do that.
This has been a mess. Tea time.
This has been a great tea time. It's a worthy return. It's encapsulated everything that's great about tea time.
It appears we learned none of us learned our lessons from 2K16.
No.
I think we've learned perfectly.
I came back, and that was the lesson I didn't learn.
Wow, Boots. Nice fucking flame. Anyway, should we host someone? That's what we need to do.
Hell. Yeah, let's host somebody.
Let's go. Who should we host, guys? We can host Mella, but he's doing dungeons, and that's not content. Sorry, Mella.
Well, Mella's a good guy, though.
Yeah, but I mean...
Let's see.
Let's see who... Malgar, thanks for following, man. I love you, dude.
Mouth the Mesmer? That's Malfurion.
Mouth the Mesmer. I played against him, and then people were slandering this man. They said that he flamed me, but actually he didn't. So there we go. That didn't actually happen, guys. The fuck is he?
There's Run Jump Stomp. He's doing raids.
Ooh.
Veil Guardian or something.
Oh. I think people just bully him normally, so I'm not sure if we should host him.
Okay.
Maybe should we host Mella? Could host Bear Mella, Dungeon Joes?
Sure.
I'm just gonna quickly check that he's not actually stopping, or gonna host me or something. Okay. Oh, he's doing Lupicus. He's soloing Lupicus. or some shit. Oh shit! Amazing. Okay, let's host some sick Lupicus solos. Okay, everyone flame him. Okay, no, actually be nice. Okay, we're gonna host Mela, guys.
Actually, be nice.
Here we go.
Holy fuck.
Thanks for watching, guys. We're back. Tea Time is back. We'll be back next week or something. I don't even know. Maybe we will. It's gonna be good. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Follow, subscribe, do all that stuff. You can. There's links below the stream as well. Give me money. Brobo actually gave me money as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
he just gave me like fucking $2 just randomly. But yeah, thank you, my boy. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We love you. I don't know. I speak for myself. Maybe everyone else hates you. I don't even know, guys. But yeah, see you later. Goodbye, my friends.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh yeah. Happy New Year. Absolutely. Yeah. 2017.
Yeah. Making noise.
That's going in the VOD.